Would it have been easier if I clicked call? Too late now, but question for the future.
So now are we on the internet?
We're on the internet. That's a place that exists.
Hi, internet.
Hi, internet.
Hi. I don't think I'm at an angle where you can see me saying that, but that's fine.
We moved. I don't know if you can...
All around.
Yeah, you really can't tell too much on the shot, other than you can now see my DM screen on the battle cam.
Well, also you see people split up differently. Jesse wasn't next to...
I have a new seat partner.
How do you feel about your new seat partner?
I love it.
Jesse, cover your ears. How do you feel about your new seat partner?
I love it.
Okay, just check.
You can move that over.
Okay. You thought I wasn't being genuine.
So you can see in her eyes that she's lying, but...
He succeeded his insight check. He got frustrated.
No, I'm going to.
Yep. So we're still getting settled a little bit.
Why do you want me to leave?
I asked if I could have a new seat partner. I wanted a new seat partner, so I wasn't all alone over here half the time.
If you didn't request me, it's a little offensive.
It is a little bit.
No, we strategically can't put you over there for a specific reason.
Because I'm deaf, I know.
Yeah.
The deaf.
You can just say it. I'm proud of my deafness.
It's also because she didn't want to sit next to the person scared of fish. Like, that was the bigger thing.
That's fair. The distance might be needed between Nicey and Willow. It's just not...
No, I would have sat over there. But then Beta would have had to sit over here, which means that his chair would have had to have been over here, and that's not going to work.
No, for sure. I just wanted to let you know that I was offended. That was it. Hey, evil shit. Look at you.
Hey, wow.
But Leah...
Evil, you are so
I love you.
I didn't get the chat open yet.
Far away.
So fun.
All you missed is everybody saying
the audio sounds good, and tell us if it seems like it does normally.
Or if it seems
or if
like
it's
poop.
better than normal.
Right, if it's better. That
Well,
would be.
you know, we're not reaching that high.
I keep wanting to look over there at Jesse's head, because that's where the camera was before.
Also, I'm sorry for eating right next to the mic if you can hear that. I apologize.
No, this is ASMR.
No.
I know, we talked about that already. No links to the ASMR. I get it. It's funny, I don't like ASMR either.
I was gonna say, isn't it you that doesn't like it?
I have 2,600 channel points on our Twitch.
Do you?
Yeah.
I have infinite.
Oh, must be nice.
We need to get fun channel point things.
I am here. I'm back. I'm so excited.
Oh, cool, everything's good.
Fantastic.
I'm so excited to be back.
I'm so glad you're right.
I'm gonna kill every. I mean, I'm gonna.
Nicey
Kill
dies this
everything.
time. Spoiler. I keep looking at the fucking light. That's not the camera.
That's not the camera. That is the light that you
That
keep
is the
looking
light.
into.
You can keep looking at it,
now
though.
fucking
It's
blind.
taking me a second to look at
I'm
the new.
blind on top of being deaf.
Yep, we're still a mess. It's fine. It's the same with us.
Consistency.
Anybody want fries, by the way? Because I'll look at these. But
I looked at Vita.
Why did you look at me
I
though?
don't know.
That's not the That's the camera.
ketchup?
No, I'm good.
I don't think the camera was ever
It's
here.
the one with the mic
you weren't
on top
sitting
of
there.
it.
That's fair. You weren't
Cool.
sitting
No,
there.
I was not.
No, I take them away from you.
Why are you looking at me?
I go consistency and I go wait. Oh, consistency.
I'm the camera now.
Cool.
This is mine now.
Does anybody have any announcements?
There are many like a bit.
We're still-
Did you look at the light again?
Why?
Why was this?
Why was that so?
I feel like it was more of a problem before.
Yeah, because the camera was under the light.
Yeah.
I bit my tongue and
Oh.
Oops, sorry. Clap. I'm really close to a mic now.
We might
actually,
have
you're
Leo.
pretty
we might have
close.
Leo fucking where our camera is.
You're pretty much around what you were before. It's probably a tiny bit closer, but it's
That
not.
one? That one's closer to me.
Yeah, but you're actually behind it now. As
True.
where you were you were like in front of it, your hand.
True.
I really bit my tongue there.
I'm sorry. Beta can kiss it better.
I don't know if
Oh my god. I forgot to
Wait,
kiss
what
your
happened? You
knee.
did what?
I'm so sorry.
What happened?
I didn't mean to
What'd you bite?
lie like
my
that.
tongue.
Giving her blue knee. Oh my gosh, how rude.
Better now?
Yes, everything is now better. Thank God you punched me in the head.
Fantastic.
It's just taking the pain away from somewhere else and putting it.
No, I punched her in the face though. So.
Damn, I missed that I can't read the chat anymore.
It's alright, I'm this close now.
I'm
so
You can open it up. Like.
Just well, it's a lot harder on my iPad
Oh, okay. Well,
because then I can't see my character sheet if I have
do what I
the-
did to her. You can pop out the window and slide it
what I
around
just
to the
did.
chat.
And then I
was
hate
actually
how
moving my laptop down a bit.
D&D Beyond looks, so I don't stop fidgeting with it.
So,
Wait, I forgot to do our
Yeah.
thing that we're live. Sorry. Oh, it's been a long day. Sorry. Hold on.
just a mess.
oh boy, we were so upset. You almost didn't do it.
We were very
I
upset.
fucking hate you.
Beta was furious.
We're live! Look who's back.
I'm back.
Look who's back.
It won't even let me zoom, but that was intent.
She is such a boomer.
Fuck you.
How do I flip it?
It won't zoom in.
I literally was hitting the flip button though. You were there.
What are you talking about?
Not for that one.
I was recording an Instagram when I was hitting the flip button, but it wasn't flipping. So I said, "How do I flip?" Because it wasn't. It literally just wasn't flipping the video, and I was hitting the flip button.
You just flipped it off.
You know what? I'm gonna have to do
I'm
that.
just flipping and flipping and flipping.
Okay. Do we have any announcements or shenanigans? Cool.
Shenanigans. Oh,
Actually,
have we ever told people that our emotes now live? That's a cool thing.
Oh yeah, if you're sub, we have our first emote live.
And it's amazing.
Courtesy of Evil.
And
who's
it's
in chat.
amazing.
Yep, it is amazing. Evil's also the only one currently
We haven't
watching.
decided what
so-
the other two emotes are because we actually have 3 to choose from. So we have to decide what the other 2 are going to be
We do.
on the tier 2 and 3 subs.
Evil wants to fully color your fictional girlfriend.
Oh yeah, Eva, I'm
Yes.
so excited you got an iPad Pro or iPad.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That's so cool.
Sean said you'd be coming soon.
Yeah, I see that.
I bet he will.
wink.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah.
Lots of sexual tension happening in this group lately.
Obviously.
Jesus Christ.
What are you talking about? It's the same.
Lately?
Exactly.
Lately?
I'm sorry. What?
If anything,
She's
people are being
questioning my
less sexual
sexual
than
tension
normal.
with Sean.
I think it's
How
been
rude.
less. Well,
You're just saying that because you weren't here.
yeah.
It was less because I wasn't here to partake.
But then I said but then I was like, oh, I actually don't know if that's true or not because I wasn't here
Well-
to judge.
There was still sex last session, though.
There was.
So,
Oh, so
There was sex.
you know. And
so
without
when
you
I'm not here, the void is just filled.
Someone has to fill it, you know?
Where's
It's
the
a
monster?
tall order, but
And if anything, there's more tension when you're not
Where's
here
the
too, because
monster
it's
that
like
did this?
monster.
Dad, you fucking savage.
That's just like, I have no idea.
Honestly, fit.
yeah, that was lazy.
Feel that.
I like how it's like a
Recap.
perforated.
Recap.
So, last time on Stories from Iconia, for Megan who wasn't here, and
Yep.
everyone else who forgot.
Here are these.
Which?
So,
Red?
They make me mad.
the group was approached by 2 adventurers.
Oh no.
Tad, we're trying to decide which dice I should do. Very important. I don't know why Leah was screaming at the top of her lungs while I was doing it.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure on that one, but... So the group was approached by 2 adventurers.
Do you have anything to add, Leah?
A half-elf and a full elf by the names of Mara and Rayla.
By the names of my child and my other child.
Spoilers.
Maybe.
A wire by your
What
foot.
does their parentage matter?
So
Is that wire
they,
by your foot important?
No.
No. Okay, I thought maybe it was like 2 camera or something. Sorry.
No, it's your iPad.
So they had been tasked by Roland. They're the 2 adventurers, which is the head of the guard, to investigate an explosion that destroyed the jail and much of the surrounding area, resulting in, unfortunately, Half-Hand's escape. The group told Mara and Rayla very little, but informed them that they had found, or what they had found in his house, but not anything about the tower or anything else that they had found out afterwards, like the other secret hideout. They went to investigate the explosion to discover that, yeah, a good amount of the area had been destroyed. They tried to figure out what had caused the explosion, where exactly it had been caused, weren't able to really find out very much. But they also went to speak with a cleric of Corellan, an interesting drow named Jibson, about a curse that had been placed on Nicey's friend. Oh, did they not tell you that?
No.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't have said the name.
Whoops. Well, I thought you might have gotten it if they said drow cleric.
No, they didn't say drow either.
Oh, wow, they missed all the details when they gave you the recap.
That wasn't important.
It was to me.
Yeah, which is why
It is to me.
Which is why we didn't care. See how that works?
Jesus.
It's possible Jibson's been around the block a bit. You know.
Yeah!
Said something about Ashlyn was a piece of shit, but
He
we
did,
didn't know
you
who that
know.
was. So.
But anyway,
Can they write that down?
yeah, I meant to mention that to you, but when they said they give you the recap, I was like, oh, I guess you didn't care that much, and then I guess they didn't
No,
tell
they
you.
said they went to a cleric of
We told, her
Corelli.
we told her the important stuff.
Okay.
He did. They did tell me the important
good.
stuff.
I did write
So, they weren't able to find out much about the curse without actually being able to see her and really investigate what could be causing it and, you know, do medicine checks or arcana checks on the person. Anarsel ordered some armor from Mel that was real nice and fancy. Orphelia also informed Anarsel about a man with no name, simply called Nameless, who is an information gatherer for her and for many others. And he comes with a price. He gave Anarsel a mission to find the spy within the palace, break into his room, and swap a scroll used for communication back to the people of Oro with another. The group, except for Willow, went out to a fancy dinner at a new place called the Rye Octopus, where Leaflock had some disappointing sex with the owner, a Triton named Farna.
Came out and said it.
Yep,
But they don't remember. They were both really drunk.
she remembers. But
I thought
you can
she
choose
rolled
to remember or
poorly.
not. She rolled poorly on the sex. She didn't roll poorly in remembering the
I
Porce.
thought you had said that.
I
Oh,
wasn't
they
asked
just
to
both
roll
were really
for
drunk.
remembrance.
They were really drunk, but like not.
Oh, trust me, you'll never forget that.
It's okay, Leaflock. There's always, you know, there's others out there.
No, they had sex immediately after, and it was way better. We all know.
Sure. Okay. So the rest of the group came back from the night where this is new information for you guys because it's kind of where it connects with Willow's story. So you would have seen Willow coming back shortly after you guys did with Orphelia. Both of whom were a little bit tipsy, but not too bad. Orphelia was dressed in a beautiful, very low-cut red dress with a impressive sapphire necklace on. And Willow was wearing, if you want to describe it, because you had a bunch of details there.
It's
all of them.
essentially the same type of outfit that she wears: shirt, pants, some kind of what are they called? Like a doublet or a jerkin on top, but very fancy, like velvets and trims and trappings and
We're done up. All right.
yes, very very done up.
Got her hair did, got her nails did.
She actually does have her hair done, yeah.
Both of them do. But yeah, very much dressed to the nines. Ophelia has some nice makeup on too.
Is it just the freshly shaved side?
Freshly shaved, her hair would be up.
So, but the following day, you did whatever downtime activities that you guys have all been working on, various stuff. You collectively would all notice that neither Orphelia nor Willow make it down for breakfast that day, and you don't see them at any point that day. Hey, it was canon already, so.
Yeah, no, I forgot about that.
But we will begin again on the following morning.
That was accurate evil.
So we're on day 6 then. So we ended on day 4, right? Or on day 4 did we see them?
Yeah, that was the same day we ended on.
So we went through. Yeah, so we're starting on day 6 now, right? We missed
No,
them.
day.
Well, if they didn't come down all day.
Yeah, but I think you're counting an extra day in there. I'm on day 5.
What day? So when did I go see the dude? What day was that?
That was October.
Because that was the last day we left off on.
Fuck. So we started on October. I thought we started on October 14th.
Yeah. So
October 16th was the night.
Yeah, October 16th was the
It was
night.
the
The 17th was nothing. Not too much happened. You guys followed up on the things you wanted to follow up on, that kind of stuff, and we'll begin on the 18th.
Got it.
Okay. So you do have another 3 3 full days of downtime until Orphelia had estimated that the surveillance had begun.
Right.
So, got another 3 days to either do with as you want. We're also, if you would like to skip over any of that time, we can, but I know you guys all have stuff that you want to be doing, so we don't happy to play out whatever. So that morning, or rather the night before that, Anarsel, you have an interesting dream. As you dream, you see yourself on this mountainside. It's very cold, and a little bit of snow coming down, and it's at night when this is happening. You look down and you see Mel is at your side, but nobody else is around. You have your bow in your hand, sword at your side, and you go charging in. You don't have control over this dream, you're just kind of watching it, or experiencing it. You go charging in, and it's what seems like a prison, almost, and you're fighting your way into this prison. You're killing, there's scores of humans around, and it's basically just this whirlwind of like everything you wished you were able to do, that you're just going in here and single-handedly taking on most of this place as you're just slaughtering through numerous guards. And Mel is at your side and also fighting ridiculously well. Mel's on her A.
Very realistic. I love it.
Yes, very realistic. So as you're going, you're searching through this prison, and you get the feeling you're looking for Hara. And as you continue to race through, you hear her scream coming from what sounds like it's above you. You search quickly for a staircase. You go running up the stairs. As you're going, a few guards are stopping in your way, and you quickly just fire off 2 arrows at close range and take them out. A couple more guards come up from behind you that Mel finishes off before she follows along behind you, a few steps behind. When you get to the top of the stairs, you look around and you see Hara, and then a second later you see a man standing in front of her, very tall, in this dark hooded cloak, and over his shoulder a black bow, larger than really any bow you've ever seen before, just huge over his back. And he is holding out a sword that he is holding up to her throat. And you see him sort of glance back at you and then swing the sword towards her. She goes to duck out of the way, but she falls backwards, and as she does, she falls towards this cliff. And you go running up, and you look down, and you see her just sort of fade into the darkness as the image around you also goes black. And you hear in your head the voice of Aneth saying, "Do not forget our deal, Anarsel. Together, we can save her. Alone, you will fail." You wake up in a sweat, your heart pumping a mile a minute like you'd actually fought your way through all of this, and it'll take you a few moments to sort of calm down. Mel is next to you, and she seems very concerned that you're like all upset, and she's just sort of crying and like trying to lick your face and like calm you down, but she's very agitated.
It's alright, Mel. What time is it? It's like middle of the night I woke up.
No, it's normal when you get up.
It's alright, Mel. I'll be okay. Let's see everybody else. Am I with is Leaflock in the room?
You guys were sharing a room? Then yes. So you would also notice him sort of like get up with a start and then just be like look very sweaty, sort of tired and just kind of a little jittery, like, adrenaline pumping through him.
You okay?
Sorry, you okay, Leaflock? Jesus.
You're frightening through there?
Okay.
He needs his orange juice.
I'm in another dream.
No, you're in a nightmare.
I was gonna say that one was worse, I think.
You okay there, buddy?
Okay,
Yeah.
Go back to the other one. Go back.
I mean, are you okay there, buddy?
Pretty good.
I wonder if we could take him
How did
seriously.
you learn you could do that?
I don't even know. I mean, that was years ago.
So terrifying.
Yeah, just a bad dream. I guess I'm just worried about if I'll find horror in time. I have to pee. I get up and I go outside with Mel.
Oh, okay.
Mel likes to watch me pee. I don't know why. Canon. I don't know why. It's weird. So strange. Too bad it's canon now.
She just pees next to
Too bad it's canon.
Wow, we're like best buddies.
You just awkwardly stare each other down as you both pee. It's no one enjoys this.
It's part of nature.
But it happens.
No one enjoys
It's
it.
just awkward and it happens.
Wow.
Okay. So glad we have that now.
Me too.
Yep.
What we've done without it.
What
I don't know.
we done?
Would have been sad.
Okay. So, as everyone sort of gathers for breakfast, is sitting around the table, Orphelia will come over with a small bag of something in it or another. And she says, well, you've all been a very helpful part of my organization, and while you haven't been here for a particularly long time, wanted to show a little bit of appreciation beyond simple coin, and these were a number of things I sort of had in the closet that are magical of sorts, but I think you may get better use out of them than they're currently getting. So you can divide them out as you choose, but I'm continuing, look forward to continuing our partnership, even...
Our partnership? Sorry.
Yeah, she'll refer to it that way. Even should you continue to, or you eventually choose to leave the city, I would hope we can still work together. And she will put the bag down on the table, or empty the bag out. You will see a candle, 2 boots, a ash wand that appears to be slightly singed on sort of like the casting side, an arrow, and a pipe used for smoking. Not a metal pipe.
Yes, a pipe used for smoking.
Get over here, I'll beat your ass.
Can I look at the boots?
Sure.
Just look at them. They look like it. They look like anything.
Like fairly nice
like
boots.
See, there was a candle?
Yes, there's a candle.
I'll look at the candle.
Okay.
I want to look at the pipe. Does this pipe do anything fun when I use it? I didn't mean that in a drug way. I meant
Are you gonna light it up?
yes.
Okay. So
Freaking
the
nice each other.
Of course, Nice is one that grabs the thing that smokes.
Sorry, this is more Leah because I miss Carebor's pipe.
Your smoke monster's pipe? Wait, did you have that or did you have that?
I had that.
Oh, yeah.
I like to blow little tiny dragons with it.
So it's so
I'm
you
scared,
light it up. I don't think you could use this one without knowing what it does. So like it's a functional pipe, and you light it up with whatever you would like to put within the pipe.
That was in a very specific way for Nicey.
Yeah, that's
This is great, guys!
You don't even know what it does.
It's a pipe!
She just said it was magic.
The pipe bomb?
Oh no! Pipe bomb! What does it do?
she will say, that is the pipe of smoke monster.
Yes!
It is, like, sorry.
Oh, I care about.
So yeah, she'll explain how that works. If you take an action and like focus on it, you can create a creature that'll appear and then dissipate a moment later. But
What are all of these?
Why would ask smart
yeah, like she'll go through each of them. The first one is the candle. Is the candle of the deep. It's basically, it works underwater as a candle.
Okay.
And it won't, burn out, so you don't have like just this much time. The boots are the boots of false tracks. So yeah, they can leave tracks of any humanoid of your size.
Oh, that's cool.
So it can look sort of different. The Fernan, the wand is the Fernan Ash Focus, which let me double check.
What is the fern? What? Wait, did you say erd?
I thought he said fern and ash, and I don't know.
Fernian, sorry.
Fernian.
Fernian ash focus. So this is if you're a spellcaster, you can use this as a spellcasting focus. When you deal a spell that deals fire damage and use this as your spellcasting bonus, you get a +1 to the damage roll of the spell. Just a flat +1.
But you can cast other spells with it, right?
Yeah, it functions as a
it gives you a
spellcasting focus, but it only gives you a +1 on fire-related.
Yeah, so like if you roll...
Scorching ray.
Speed.
Scorching Ray, Firebolt, any spell that does fire damage.
What'd you say?
Amazon, quick.
That'd be best for you.
All right, nice.
if you-
And then there was an arrow, which. Yes.
What
And
is
then
it?
What was the other one?
It's probably not the arrow.
Really?
Which one are you thinking?
The only common item that's an arrow.
They have come out with new.
They
or actually,
did?
no. This one was. They have, yes. There are new ones in Eberron, and there were a couple others. Remember the other book they published recently?
I didn't know
this
that.
one is. This one's for generic ammunition, so it is currently an arrow, but it works for any other. It is the walloping ammunition. So, this ammunition packs a wallop. Any creature hit by this arrow must succeed on a DC 10 strength save or be knocked prone.
Oh, I'm adding it.
Yeah, sure. Oh, you're the only one that casts.
You said a 10 DC strength.
A 10 DC strength saving throw, or they are
What'd you
knocked
do?
prone. Otherwise, it functions like a
Hey,
normal.
I might cast fire eventually.
That sounds great. I'm gonna take it for now.
So should we just now not use it at all then until you can cast? Would you like us to do that? Okay. Put it
Yeah.
back on.
Sounds just like Willow.
Hey Tat, is it
I
a
don't.
rod,
I don't
staff, or
have
a wand?
anything. I don't even know if I can like get things to
For
cast
which
fire.
one?
For the Fernian
Shitty
Aphos, it says
spellcaster.
the Fernian Aphos is a rod or wand.
It's a wand.
Okay.
This one.
So it's a, wand about this long, ash, and it's sort of singed towards the end of it where you'd cast, like it's been burned a few times.
Was there something else?
The pipe of smoke monsters. There's 5 of them.
Oh, you can't have both.
The
though.
pipe, the boots, the candle,
Oh, no.
the arrow,
I said Nice is gonna have to give up
the wand, and the
Oh,
wand.
Lifelock smokes pipes. You can have it. Did I say your name right?
Nope, you said lifelock.
You said yeah.
No, you did not. Leaflock, you want this pipe? I think I'm gonna take this weird looking stick.
Yeah, Leaflock, you use. What the hell's happening today? You use pipes. What did you do
Was
to
it
me?
actually you?
What did
These
you know? What did you do to me?
Make you leave the tracks of someone smaller.
Someone. I thought it was of my size.
Of your,
Yeah, you're technically size
you
medium.
are size medium.
Oh.
But it
So-
would basically make your. It could make your tracks smaller and appear to be lighter. So, like, instead of being a, 200-pound furball, you could be a 115-pound.
Or we put it on Mel, so
Tiefling,
there's 2
like-
human footprints and then 2 dog footprints, and people be so,
Wow, that would be
they'll
wild.
be so confused.
But yeah, it would
They would maybe follow just
more than anyone. I think drastically
There's
changed
a
the way
human and a
your
dog
prints are.
walking on his back
Yeah.
like 2
I mean, mine would be the
idols.
next best because I'm also heavy, but it wouldn't be that big of a versus you.
Picturing it as
It
the
is
dog
also,
being
it does specify humanoid, so you can't do
The
monsters.
dog just,
that's
you're just like in a
medium-sized.
conga line, the dog's
So,
in the
but any
conga line with you,
humanoid
and you
is
just do that for
fine.
miles and miles and miles.
So if you want, Dragonborn would probably be one of the weirdest footprints. They're kind of, but yeah, or Aarakocra, I guess.
Tieflings as well. Tieflings can have cloven hooves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I can put these to pretty good use.
Well, damn it, who gets the pipe now?
We can share it. I'll just use it first for scientific purposes.
Do you have the candle in Ursula?
It's normal tobacco, don't worry.
No, it's a bag.
We should put that in the bag of holding.
The candle?
Yeah, because we don't need it now, and we don't want to lose it. And...
Candle of the demon.
I'm making little Herbies.
I hope you enjoy all of these.
Love this. Oh, sorry, was that Ophelia?
Yeah, that
This
was.
is great, thank you.
You're quite welcome.
Appreciated.
This was also like half Orphelia and half like Merry Christmas guys like the game. So there's not a holiday appropriate at the moment, but I was like,
got there.
Orphelia would give you something. So
You didn't tell me Nameless was 7 feet tall.
Oh yeah, Nameless is 7 feet tall.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, he's huge.
No, I'm talking to Orphelia.
Oh, okay. No, really?
I know he's 7 feet tall. I was there, Ted.
No. Okay. I was like, did you not like raise? Okay. So yeah, you're talking to Ophelia.
Yeah.
She smiles. Does it matter?
You see, he was an elf. I was just expecting someone shorter. I got a little embarrassed.
Whose name was?
Yeah, no, that's him.
What?
Yeah, him.
Who?
Nameless. That's his name.
You didn't tell her about it in game.
I know.
You told her about it.
This is me.
Yeah, no. I'm following.
Yeah, I'm just.
Well, this is the next morning, right?
Nameless.
Who is that?
Nameless. That's his
No,
name.
I understand that that's his name.
Yeah.
Who is that person to you?
He's a dude. He's like 7 feet tall. He's an elf.
I wasn't there.
She was on drugs.
He won't let us in the house.
She was on drugs.
He won't let me in the house.
We were. Oh, sorry. She told me about Nameless. He's an
She's
information.
just sort of like entertained by
He's
this
an-
like
he's an-
comedy sketch happening. Just like I could clarify this, but no, I'm good.
He's an information broker.
Oh,
An
okay.
information broker.
Which reminds me, we have to do that soon. He has information, so we asked Orphelia here to look into.
We didn't sign up for anything. We weren't
Are you
allowed
raising
in the
your
conversation.
hand? Were
Yes,
you
I am.
Why were you
Because I was
doing
getting
that?
your attention.
We're all sitting.
I
Yeah,
see.
But notice
Pretty
it got
well.
your attention.
I guess.
Leaflock and I were not there to sign our names on whatever contract you decided to be
We
part
didn't
of.
sign a contract. We're
Seems
not
like
in
you
a
did.
legally binding contract. I could not do this, and I just won't get the information. But the whole point was to get the information.
How did we know you met him?
I don't know. Would you even remember? Because you were high on drugs when we were going to do this anyway.
Oh, I remember.
Uh-huh.
I didn't forget anything.
Orphea's just sort of taking all of this in.
What did I miss?
Apparently
Just a
quite
normal
bad.
night.
Well, let me sing you a song.
What did I?
Why did
Orphelia, we asked her to look into Tahara for us.
I remember I did that.
And so, yeah, okay. I mean, like, from now on,
By
instead
we,
of me saying we, should we all say the things at the same time? That way that's the collective we? Or is it okay if one of us speaks for the whole group and it's still the we? Is that okay?
No, I like the first idea. We all say it at the same time, so we all know we're in agreement. No, okay, that's fine.
Okay.
So she told us about Nameless, who's someone she gets information from.
Okay.
But he trades information. He doesn't just give information. He
Okay.
doesn't like gold.
Clearly, that's why we don't have the info.
So he asked us to
Well,
do
we
a
don't have
job
any
for
gold,
him.
so.
A little bit.
I do.
I
Yes.
know.
He asked us to do it. No, I don't need it anymore either. He asked us to do a job.
Sorry,
for
did you
him.
say you didn't need it anymore?
Huh? No,
No, he doesn't
I don't
have
have
any.
any anymore.
on the armor for
On Mel.
Mel.
Which you probably could have picked up that day.
How much did
By
that
the way.
armor cost?
140.
Okay.
I tried to increase
Yeah.
its price. He wouldn't let me.
It's like I think you made it 3 times instead of 4 times.
Yeah, because I mean, Mel is small because usually it's
Yeah,
for
you're gonna buy
horse.
horse armor and then just
So-
making it.
But and then you upgraded it by making it fancier with black.
I
leather or
asked for
something?
black leather. Yeah,
Yep.
just the contrast. Anyway,
Yeah, so Mel
he says he has
studied
information on Hara, but he wants us to infiltrate a spy who's already infiltrated the. Is it a palace or is it a castle? What is it?
It's palace.
Who infiltrated? It sounds so much better when you say palace. He infiltrated the palace, and he has a scroll that when he writes on it goes back to his cohorts. But he gave us this scroll, and we're to replace the one that the spy writes on with this one. That way he can see what the spy's sending back to the humans, and then he can write what he wants back to the humans.
Okay.
And his name, the spy's name is.
Silvar Sargor.
Thank you.
Did you, by any chance, tell him that the people you work with are not quiet people?
Yes, only one person has to be stealthy. I figured the rest could be distractions. That we were discussing yesterday when you never showed up. So
I was busy.
that's fine. That's fair.
Seems like the theme of the group.
We're not blaming you. We were all together yesterday, though.
We were together yesterday.
No, yesterday we didn't really do. No, I was with you. We really didn't do anything yesterday. You're talking about the day before
Day
when
before,
I left you because
sorry,
you were
yeah.
on drugs.
Keep bringing that up.
No, we could loop back around to the drugs thing.
Anarsel and everyone just on the nameless piece.
Yeah.
He is rather a private person, so the mission you go on, anything you find out, he will want you to keep that secret.
Yeah, he did tell me that.
So do make sure you do that, or he will...
Oh, good. You just
Be
said it
So
in
even
front of
from you.
I was
someone
live
else.
tweeting it.
Yes,
Getting a
you
bunch of
probably
birds to go
shouldn't have
drop
told
the
me,
messages.
though I will keep it secret as well.
Was I not supposed to do that?
Probably
will-
shouldn't have said it in
I
front of
wrote
her.
down a bunch of ravens and they just dropped it in random parts
No,
of the station.
that's an awful idea.
Some people get
Don't
angry
worry,
when
Orphelia, I get it.
It's
No, it's his rules, not Orphelia's
You
rules.
get it?
it's not her...
Ophelia was
but
explaining to me,
Oh,
though.
your discretion is questionable.
Oh, I got it.
just making sure you're aware of...
Especially when you're high,
situation.
because apparently that happened again.
Yeah, I may or may not have something to do with that. To be fair, though, I didn't know.
Didn't know what?
I didn't know what the special sauce was.
I mean, neither did I. It was
The special sauce.
and it was so
What?
intriguing. We had to know what it
It
did.
came from the person who everything of his is special and you know exactly what it does.
Okay, maybe I did.
Actually, in your defense, we did not know exactly what this did, because boy, did this hit a lot harder. I just had a drop out for hours. You gotta live a little, you know? You want to have questions later in life.
You did drugs before or after you went to go meet this person?
Before.
No, she did the drugs on the mission to go meet this person.
Actually, I think I started earlier, but then I was given the sauce.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You did do drugs before, and then you did
That was
drugs
the question.
on the mission. No, the question.
No, on the mission is when we get to him. Wasn't doing drugs then.
No, the mission's going to the person.
I don't remember that being part of the mission.
Orpheo's gonna grab the pipe and slide it away from you about a foot. Wherever it is, she's gonna like...
I'll take that.
It was tobacco.
Wax tobacco.
Did Jerome
far as
sell
you
you
know.
the tobacco? Because it was not tobacco. I guarantee that.
Anyway, that's what we've been dealing with.
Nice to see you again.
Well, it seems you all have things to do, and breakfast will be on its way at that point. And,
Thank you,
Sure.
Orphelia.
yeah, be meandering around.
So I guess we'll eat. I'm starving.
Okay.
Yum.
Dinner. Good dinner.
It's breakfast.
Get breakfast, or was there more to be
John Wayne
said?
joke.
I don't know that one.
So, you guys have your breakfast. As you're sort of finishing up and meandering around a bit, fuck.
Hey, just behind you, there's an outlet.
She's using it.
No,
After your turn.
So,
it's church.
Leaflock, as you're sort of meandering around, not with the rest of the group, Orphelia will head over to you and just say, mind if we have a quick word?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Shit. Who is this with? Or watch yourself?
Orphelia.
Oh.
She will lead you into just a room and close the door briefly.
Oh, jeez.
She will smile at you, seem very friendly, while at the same time probably a little bit terrifying. Just that perfect balance of that, where you're not quite sure what it is that's terrifying about her. She does sort of have a hand resting on the rapier she keeps at her side, just sort of casually, but it is
Sleep
there.
like wouldn't hurt a fly.
He'd hurt a person, though.
Fuck. That is your name, right? And she, like, stares at you at that.
What? What's his name?
You wouldn't lie to me about something like that, would you?
Well, it's not a truth or a lie. It's more of the common tongue translation.
Mm-hmm.
Seems really dick butt.
Jesse,
Oh, I knew that.
if you would like to tell her anything and not tell the group everything because they are not here and you can have that conversation with them another time, that's fine. And you can just say, you tell her.
Yeah.
We can
But she
leave the
will-
room.
That's also okay if we want to do that. Or like we don't have to play it out.
it's
you
gonna
know,
be
so it's up to you what you want to do.
Let's go to McDonald's. Let's go.
But I'm just throwing that out there as if you want to, or we can play it out.
The audience could see it, you know.
The audience can see it too. Yeah. Or like I don't know how much you want to share or how much you want to lie, but like I'm just throwing that out there as an option.
Okay.
Whichever you prefer to do. But she is interested in the topic.
What makes you ask?
She smiles and says, "We can get to that afterwards."
Look, I'll be honest, I have no idea where this is going.
You're aware Leaflock is not your given name, which means you're using a pseudonym of some kind. I'd like to know what your name is and why.
Scares me.
You did specifically put it as an alias in your back.
I did, yeah. I just...
You want to read your backstory quickly?
I just gotta pull it up quick. Sorry, it's been...
Outside is just
That's
Willow
fair.
and Icy. No more drugs.
They're good for you. They help you relax.
Jerome just comes over, drops off food casually, walks away, not having anything in there.
He dropped off the food. I don't know what's in it, so it's not my fault. It's fine. It tastes normal. How was your trip? You seemed to not want to come back to us the other day. Where'd you go?
Glad I didn't.
A little harsh?
Well,
I
it
saw
was
the-
it was a good chance to get a break from
From
babysitting.
babysitting. And who, pray tell, are you babysitting?
You.
Used 3 times.
I'll remember that.
Will you remember that while you're on drugs?
You see the little text in the car that says "Nicey woman." Remember that?
Yes.
Shit.
Dude, I mean, I have the document.
Or that after we all died because you were
I thought I
high
had it in my most recent...
and
Have
unable
any of you been
to
in danger because of
function
that?
properly.
Have any of you been in
We've
danger?
Where did I
stopped
send it to
you.
you on?
But you've not
It
been
sounded
in
like
danger.
I don't
Anarsa
remember. I
left
have a
you
Google Doc
specifically
if you
so
want
you
to quickly
couldn't
glance. in
do
terms of-
anything
I don't know
while
how much
you were
want to
high.
get,
Because
but
he is the one who has an issue. I'm
Yeah.
fine.
Let's take
An
a
issue
quick-
with what?
I just need the name. I can't remember.
Don't worry about it.
her doing drugs.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
And how she's not going to do
what I
that
thought it
anymore if
was.
she wants to keep,
yeah, I mean, it's fine.
earning money with us.
I totally get if you can't remember it and it's like,
Other people in this group do it.
Not while we're working.
I feel like we're technically always working.
No, we're not.
No,
If you think about it.
No, we were specifically waiting in the inn.
But I
We
didn't
get
know
one
holidays and
time,
week
the
of
one
paid
time
vacation.
that I did anything.
Did you even set up your 401k? Ridiculous.
Shit.
she's giving you a great
Have you signed up for life insurance?
I should have done that by now.
Got that 6% match with Orphelia.
Damn.
Such a good boss.
6%. Nice.
6 whole %.
Australia's like Apple. Jeez.
Did you find your thing? That was just to kill time.
Yeah, you did find it. So like, if you want to start
You could have
talking
cut us off at any point. We were just.
We're just walking around.
So, like I said, it's a direct translation in the common tongue, but my real name is Finglas.
She nods.
Why I go by Leaflock, it's more of... I'd say things were cut pretty short back at home. And when I fled, I just didn't want to really be associated with that name unless, you know, maybe it followed me here.
She nods. Well, to the best of my knowledge, it has not followed you here. Is this anything I need to be concerned about, or anything that I can help you with?
Well, I wouldn't say you need to be concerned about. It's just it's been a while since I've had news on Notgar Grove, and I don't know who lived, or I don't know who survived.
Okay, sorry, I'm just finding where I'm notes. I can make a few inquiries if you're interested.
Okay. Greatly appreciated.
She nods and says, I have no problem with you keeping secrets, and I understand that we had just met and that was not something...
Sure. I mean,
That's what the conversation
me being
was.
honest
I have
with you,
no
it's
problems keeping
the
secrets.
least I can do. You've been such a great help to us since we've gotten here.
Well, keeping secrets from other people, she doesn't know the problem.
No, I know. It's a joke. It's a fucking joke.
But I will, of course, keep this secret for you. That you don't have to worry about. You're in no danger from me on this. But,
She just comes out. She goes, "Hey guys, did you know it's real?"
and she goes to walk towards the door.
Yeah, the pillow talk
and
is
just
pretty
before she
boring.
grabs it and says, by the way, you don't quite react to leaf lock correctly. Takes you about half a second to remember it's yours.
Leaf like, yes.
You should work on that. She grabs the door, opens it. She got a very high check on her insight check for you. That's what happened there.
That'd be so.
Yeah, she was like 24, and I was like, it's fair. She could have picked that up like this. So yeah, that's how. But
Why doesn't
Jeez.
doesn't know his own
Red.
fake name?
Fucking hell, that was terrifying.
Yeah, isn't it great?
Someone
I
carry it
know, right?
nicely, she might disappear to the floor.
Oh, please
Probably.
do that.
You're not well.
You told me you're going.
nice.
Yes, I am.
Yeah,
Yeah.
an Arslan, no my real name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quite well.
So she left already?
Yeah, she'll like.
I'm just gonna take a few minutes and just, like,
Oh god!
Yeah, I probably would have pissed myself.
Y'all right there?
and I just walk back out and rejoin him after.
Okay.
Dude,
There's no reason for
I
you
know
to
we
be
share a
doing
lot of
drugs
things,
on
but we shouldn't
missions.
share that. We shouldn't share that stuff.
But funny. Very funny.
I'm not
Orphelia
doing
back with
drugs
us?
on missions.
No, she's. I mean,
Or
she's
on the way to
around.
Ah, yeah, I got
Or
it. But it's
before
not
when
at
you
our
know
thing.
that you're
Okay.
going to
Yeah,
be doing a
she
mission.
was also
The thing was, the
mostly
mission was
like
kinda
she waited
sprung
to
on
get
us.
him when he was not at the.
I was not privy to the initial mission
But you
conversation.
did it on the way. He just said you did it on the way.
We didn't know
there.
what it was.
We
Leaflock
did.
gave it to me. We wanted to know. We had ideas.
No, that's not.
Have you ever had a question you needed answered? Well, I got my answer right then.
But Nancy, we're gonna find a lot of things when we go places that we're not gonna know what they are, and in the middle of the mission, you can't just drink it to figure it out.
Okay, this was a little different. I knew Jerome wasn't gonna kill me.
Which means you knew it was drugs.
It means
You
I had a good
immediately knew it was drugs.
inkling it was drugs. I didn't know. He seemed so
Sheesh,
excited
you
about
guys
it. I
are
thought
still
maybe
on
it was
that?
a joke. Hey, Leaflock.
Hey.
Still on that. I'm
What
not
was
going to
that
get
about?
myself killed because she's being an idiot.
Why did you? What happened?
I'll talk to you guys about it a little later.
Oh, okay. I'm just getting interrogated by Willow, who finally decided to join us again.
I've been busy.
She's been gone for like a day or two.
Still a day or two.
Thought I might check out a library and find out about that curse on your friend.
Yeah, no, I
She's
have
helping
a
you.
really, really strong belief that that didn't happen.
But do you want to insight check her?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna insight check her.
Okay. Roll an insight check. This is against which statement? Sorry.
That I went to the library to research about her friend.
Oh.
Do you see my stats?
Yeah, it's like -1.
19.
19.
With no modifier.
Okay. So Willow is looking back at you with a certain level of confidence and directness that, yeah, she did. And she looks a little annoyed that you were then doing drugs at probably the same time. Yeah.
I also did try to find out info, I just couldn't get any. I did, I asked the guy at the church. Temple.
Well, you didn't go to the library.
No, I was joining them. Jesus. Want an eye patch? Is this the right time?
There has yet to be a worse
Okay.
time.
Wow! Who gave
I don't think that's necessarily true. I don't. But
Of the times that she's
would you
of the times that she's tried to offer
I'm
it.
just saying, when you're not in your own bedroom, her barging into the room you are in probably wouldn't be a great time to give you the eye patch either.
I meant of the times that she's already tried to
try
give me the eye
next.
patch. Not like, yeah, there are worse times that could come up,
Got
but
it.
you know, she's only tried a couple
remember,
times, and that was the
I've
worst
already set the bar
attempt so far.
so low. Okay. Thank you for doing research. Did you find anything?
Not as much as I would have liked.
That's what I've been getting as my answer.
Best thing that I could find that might fit was maybe your friend pissed off a god.
That would suck. I don't think she did that.
How could she piss on a god?
Piss off.
Oh,
Carefully.
Off a god. Where are you from? Where is your friend
Carefully.
living? Where in Oro?
That was good.
I think in the capital.
Divey?
I think so.
I think so. I didn't believe you.
Hold on.
Way to remember the name of the cat.
Yeah, that's where I'm
Yeah.
from.
Yeah. She's in Divey. She's in the capital.
We're in the capital.
No, the other.
Of Oro.
Oh,
The other one.
in
Up there.
heaven?
Yes.
Like
Remember,
500
because she
miles
pissed
that
off
way.
a god. No, okay. I wouldn't be joking about that.
So she's dead now. I've been doing this for a dead person this whole time.
It just didn't seem like there was much anyone there could do. The symptoms spread so quickly. I don't even know if she's still alive.
Is that why you do drugs?
Shit.
May have something to do with my enjoyment of certain substances?
Did you ever think that those substances are gonna impede on your progress in helping your friend?
When I found out she was sick, I kind of was made to believe it wasn't curable.
Mel's gonna put her head on your lap.
Because clerics are idiot. No, I'm kidding.
Thanks, Mel.
I didn't really say that. Relax. Well, they just tell you that so that way if something does go wrong, they cover their ass. You know?
I suppose it.
If they go, oh, it's not curable, and then they cure it, you're not just like, I want my money back because they cured it. But like, if they're just like, this is completely curable, and they die, you'd be like, for the love of God.
Is it annoying you too?
Yep.
Oh, thank God.
What is it?
Between you guys?
Yeah, every time I go to look at Kraus, I'm staring
Straight at it. It was just.
It was perfectly
perfectly. There we go.
Like,
Perfectly in our faces.
you're that short.
Oh man. Man, you didn't mind the camera was in between us like the whole.
It was at like a better angle.
Yeah, it was at a better angle. That was
Most of your
literally
face was not blocked by the
directly in our face.
camera. It was like also eye
Gotcha.
level.
Exactly at eye level with the two of us.
Oh,
So
that's
bad. Okay, that feels so much better.
Yeah.
Sorry for everyone who just saw my back and my shoulders.
Wow, seeing your back and your shoulders.
I know, how
is the
scandalous.
worst.
Very scandalous. That's really against TOS, but you know.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Well, you're welcome to double check my work. You will hate the library.
I've been in a few.
No, this one in particular.
Oh, why?
Underwater.
What? Why would they do that?
Probably
Who the hell
vengeful
decided
god
that?
somewhere who decided to be a
does that
dick to you.
What the fuck? Is it just fish reading the books?
I think the fish are for other people to.
There are
They're
there are
reading the
glass
Why would I
walls.
want any of that?
No, you wouldn't.
I don't want any of it. Who wants that? Who goes, you know what I want with my library? Water.
Well,
You're not. They're not in the water. The water's around. them.
I'm sure there's
pages.
spells or something that there are glass walls and a floor. if I remember
Glass!
correctly.
Yeah,
Glass
the
breaks.
floor is not see-through. It's just the walls.
hope they have
Okay.
good insurance.
Glass walls.
I hope a lot of things.
And you can it's underwater, so you can see all of the fish swimming around.
Why? Why?
Well,
He looks very
Because
beautiful.
other people.
I doubt that.
Hey, do you like looking at birds fly in the sky?
Not enough to be trapped in a glass cage with them around me.
Well, that wouldn't make sense for the birds because they wouldn't really be able to fly. But if you're outside on a nice day and you look up in the sky, is it nice to see birds up there?
That's fine. I'm not underwater watching them swim
Well,
around
you can
me.
also see the underwater city or whatever is down there.
Don't want
Something cool, like merfolk
Who wants to go
tritons
there?
or something.
Not me.
Well, no, obviously you don't want to, but I'm saying for other people, it was very nice. I liked reading in there a lot. I just thought you wouldn't like it, and I should warn you in advance.
Great. Not going.
Willow's
It's
a
great.
nice
There's got to
person.
be other libraries that aren't underwater.
That's the
Who
library.
designs that? Was it a
Someone with
fish?
Taste.
Someone
You consider a triton a fish?
Is that why?
kind of.
It's like Orphelia knew. She gave us the candle for underwater. She knew I needed to read underwater.
No, it's not what you're not. No, it's fully
underwater.
lit, and you're not in the water.
Are you sure?
It's a building. The walls.
It's a building.
Are water.
But it's in the water.
No, it's not in the water.
No,
It's
it
like
is.
around.
It is.
It is in the water,
It
but
is
not like
not-
in the water.
It is not submerged, and you don't get wet
How is it not submerged if it's in the water?
because part of it is above the water.
What part?
The part you walk into.
And
That's
then
it?
it goes down into
Yeah.
Okay, I can go to the front and request books be brought to me, I suppose.
Yeah.
Great. It's great, stupid designer. Top
Or
of the
you could just go
architect.
down
into the.
Down where?
into the library.
Is this a test?
No. I mean, they're far enough away from you. I don't see why it would be
Not
a
by
problem.
mortals. It's not a test by mortals. I'll tell you that.
All right, okay, I'll go.
Well, no, you don't have to. I don't really. I mean, that was just if you wanted to double check
On like
the
a scale of
research that
1 to
I had
20,
done. If you didn't think that I had found everything that could be found,
on like a scale of 1 to 20, how
sure
well did you do in this library?
pretty okay. I had the librarian's help.
Okay,
Yeah, that was the.
I'll trust your judgment for the time being. There's not much else info for me to go on anyway. They all seem to need to see her. I don't
That
even know if
was
she's
what I
alive.
found too. I think I would need to
how
be able
most
to
medicine
actually
works.
see what was going on, but I also know that
How
I'm not.
most medicine works.
It's ridiculous. In these times.
I'm not. I know that eventually I'll be able to do more, but I think a lot of that is out of my reach at the moment.
I probably should find out if she's even still alive.
Probably.
I should write.
thanks.
Probably.
Is there a post office near here?
No, but I'm sure Orphelia would be able to
Send a letter.
send a letter.
Okay.
Yeah, do
I'll
keep in
write
mind
something.
a letter will take a while because that's
Probably the best I have.
Well, if we waited, say, another level,
it's
If you can
approximately
cast
600
disguise-
miles away.
do you have disguise
So-
self?
Do
Are you
I?
basing off the scale?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, see,
Yeah, it's like
Whistler
I
had
think
all
it's
that.
about 5. No, it's 600. Thanks for the skip.
Except the fate, the day shall come. He kept leaving the toilet seat up. What? What is happening in chat?
Leah's reaction. The scandal. Leah's reaction is.
I could probably reach out as a message to her. Not now. I'm working on it. It's taking a little bit longer to learn than I would have liked, but I'm working on it.
Okay.
Shots fired at the beginning.
No. I've been away for 3 weeks. I can't do anything if I'm not playing 3 weeks.
You can reach out to Lyrie to send a message. You can reach out to Lyrie. Maybe she can send a message.
That's true.
But she is already docking our pay for this one really, message information gathering
But if I'm not asking
deal.
her to
If we
give
ask her
me
for one more
info,
thing, then we are going to go risk our lives for the 8th time and not get anything out of it.
Do you think she would do that if I just want to pass a message, not
Yes.
get info? That seems ridiculous.
Well, I also thought, docking our pay for this job.
Hey, really?
One
And
thing was also
you fought for our pay, and
It's about the
I'm
job
grateful for that.
experience, really. That's what she's.
Yes.
Yes, I love
We are
experience.
unpaid interns.
Yes,
We are
I need
low-paid
experience.
interns.
I need experience
you're
to
low.
get experience to have experience.
Yes.
Great.
Nailed it.
It's got that minimum wage pay.
See, you already think like that, and I see. Why do you need drugs to think more like that?
Just giving you exposure.
Payment and exposure. Yeah.
Yep.
He's giving you exposure. It's good for adventurers to have.
I'm surprised we're not paying her for this
Sorry.
adventure.
Is it the
Yep.
point?
And experience is like so much more valuable for adventurers than anyone else. Like,
I don't have anything else that Willow wanted to do over the next few days.
Well, hey, over the next few
So-
days, we should probably do ballads today.
Oh, did you want to do that?
I want to still send if I can get Orphelia to send a note for me, I want to do that. Even if it takes
There's
forever.
a chance that if we're successful in dealing with the demons, maybe that means we kill Jasper or other guards who might be involved, turning in someone who probably has a hefty bounty on his head, dead, of course, might gain us easier access to the palace.
That's a good point.
I agree there.
Could give us the just enough.
Did Nameless
Clout.
give me a... He didn't really give me a time frame. He just told me that he was close to getting actual, like, information, right?
yeah, he would prefer sooner, but
Right.
you know, you
Matter
got
of
the
a couple
impression
days.
it's not.
Yeah, right, because...
You know,
yeah.
it's more like there is currently a spy who can pass information back, so he's like less than thrilled about that.
Right.
And if you could stop it, that's kind of the point.
Got it.
But, so.
All right. I'd like to pick up my armor for my pup.
Okay. You head back to the armor.
Like I might have marked up the full. I think I only paid half. Oh, I didn't mark anything off. Well, I'll mark it off.
Okay, so you head back to the towering Tinkerer, where you come back and you see the gnome Dagnall is there working in the back. You do notice that on the behind the counter, there's like a shelf with various things, and one of them appears to be armor that's definitely designed for somebody on 4 legs.
I'll get my order ID and my real ID ready, and I'll walk up to.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. I'll walk up to the. Do I see what was his name? The actual owner, dude.
Do you have it? So Dagnall is the owner. Duncan is his grandson. But yeah, you see Duncan's around. He's sweeping up. And he says, "Oh, hi! Oh!" And sees Mel and is just super skittish. And just backs away. Oh, you must be here for the pickup. Do you have the other half of the payment? He'll collect that from you.
30.
Count to 30 quickly.
No, okay, I give it to him.
Okay. He takes it and then goes up a little step ladder to get the armor down, and he'll put it on the counter and try and stay back from Mel and just looks really scared.
I'll grab it.
While because he is a teenager, so he's trying to act cool about being scared,
Oh, yeah.
failing miserably, but
Yeah,
trying to be it's cool.
That shows good horses.
Yeah.
And then I'll try and fit it on Mel while we're in there.
And you see the guy who's working back there at Dagnall. He's like, "Hey, it fit all right?"
Does it fit alright?
Yeah.
Yes.
Good.
Thanks.
Need anything else? You can come back.
Will do.
Cool. Go away.
Okay. Alright then. Let's go, man.
Did you make Evil a VIP?
Mm-hmm. That just happened this stream.
Yeah, we just saw it. We didn't know where it came from.
Evil, you are a very important person.
It was
Okay.
overdue. We just.
You
I
did
thought
not
it was
head out.
vigorously important person.
Oh boy.
Yikes.
So anyway, yeah. So you head out with Mel. She's kind of like moving around a little bit,
Hey,
like
what's
getting
that
used
do?
to the armor. So her armor class
Yes.
is 12 plus Dex.
Plus my proficiency, though, right? Still?
Oh yeah, you still
Yep.
get your proficiency.
So 12 plus dex.
Yeah, they can get some pretty crazy armor class.
Yeah. My other game, I have somebody who has full plate on there.
But it was Oh no, okay.
Yeah,
sorry.
we did
it goes up by 1 now. Got it.
In
Because our
Okay.
base is 13.
Jacob's in the Dove campaign, we had a panther that had like metal armor, and that was how I survived being mind controlled for an entire fight. Was I kept trying to hit that stupid panther, and I couldn't hit it because its armor class was like a 23. he was like, "Yeah, you're mind controlled. You have to kill your party." And I'm like, "Okay." And I'm like stabbing at this panther, nothing's happening. I was like, "Great."
This really came in handy.
It's like,
Yeah, can't wait till
cool.
we fight dragon scales.
Because my to hit wasn't. I mean, it was okay, but like it wasn't great. But I was a rogue, so like all my sneak attack damage, and then it wasn't within. Like, I didn't have any allies in 5 feet of it, so even, like, the one time I did hit it, it was, like, 1d8 damage.
Yeah, if you're a rogue and don't get sneak attack, it's like, well, you didn't do anything. Not a damn thing to it.
Yeah.
Very true.
Okay. So Mel like takes a little bit to like get used to it and like
Yeah.
runs around a little bit. She looks like she's not super comfortable in it, but like she'll get there.
I know, Mel. We all have to wear clothes, though, and I know we don't want to.
She gives you this look like, I don't want to wear clothes. Clothes are dumb.
Like dogs walking
they
around
all?
in booties for the first time.
Yeah. What are these things?
All right, head back to the group.
Okay.
I wanted to
He shows
write
back
the
up.
letter
Okay.
to give to Orphelia.
You write the letter.
I want to go to Brahm.
Okay. That works. She will kind of say it is rather a long distance, and that can be a little bit expensive if you'd be willing to throw a little gold behind
Yeah.
that.
How much?
15 would be a good
50?
15.
15.
She was ready to pay 50.
Oh, like if you're willing to pay 50,
no,
I'll take-
no.
but
15
like
sounds great.
yeah.
Change.
You also get to pay like she is lowering the price for you a little bit. It's just like she'll do it if
Yeah.
you but like
Thank you.
of course.
That's all I need.
Okay. If you do want to like write the actual
Oh,
letter
okay.
and,
Sure.
or just
Where do I put
what
it?
you want.
You don't have to do
Should I
it right
just
now.
tell
You don't have to do it now.
You just do it.
Just at some point,
Okay.
because they're also not going to get back to you soon because it's
No.
going to take a while. But
That's fine.
so okay. So, any other errands you guys wanted to run, or missions you wanted to go on, or things you wanted to do?
I would like to acquire 1,400 more gold.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Well,
You do that. Let's continue forward.
there's a blacksmith that might be hiring. If you want to do some work there and
You
make
earn
a
2
couple,
gold a day, which is a great rate for this town.
it's like, damn.
I do not want to work for this town. Or
Okay. If you want to work for Orphelia, she has a couple opportunities depending on what you're.
am I being paid?
Depending on
What are you
you're
being
doing.
paid for? This is not.
Well, I mean, are you keeping a tab, and are you going to charge her?
She
when
wasn't
you
gonna pay
run
for
here?
that, but like, if you,
No. For like jobs, for like a real job.
yeah, if you want to do a real job,
Yeah.
you can ask. Okay.
Sure. We're not doing anything for a couple days, right?
Yeah.
We still have a whole, yeah.
Hey, babe, I need money.
Yes. Well, yeah. Well, I'm not gonna ask her just outright. 'Cause she already gave me this.
You don't want your
Sweet
girl here to
outfit.
die, right? I
did.
really could use some plate armor.
Was there anything?
It would really make my ass
Specific
look
you wanted
so
to be?
good.
Nothing where I need to be quiet.
Well, I did notice the other night you were sort of eyeing the
Wait.
fighting pit a little bit. You're interested.
She didn't tell me about that, so.
I don't think I'm up to the caliber of those fighters. Not with those. Magic is really my, and even then,
Magic
combat
could
isn't
be.
quite.
Okay.
Sleep with her feelings.
That's what I thought. Sorry.
Well, if you did want to do something
Not
with
against
magic
them.
involved, that
we
could
actually
be
can't push
arranged.
forward.
Win-win for everyone.
Who's
true, Sean.
everyone?
As long as you don't blow up the place above. But just throwing it out there. Otherwise, the main thing on my plate is dealing with the demons and their problems, and I think we have enough people running around towards their headquarters. Best we found, Jasper has not returned to those headquarters. So if you could locate him, that would be.
It would be a great help.
If you want to, use the rest of your group for that too, that might not be a bad idea.
I know we're being used for things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, was there something else you had in mind?
I mean, I was thinking like being a bodyguard, something where I could just stand and look intimidating, scare people off, or I don't know, strong arm someone. Really,
Well.
a little more basic than a manhunt.
Okay. If you're looking for something a little easier, well, there is the people who are infiltrating the house. They're currently a little bit unprotected.
It is.
You'd be interested in sticking in the area, just as backup should they need it. Because if they do, they'll probably come running out of that house and need some backup. Would that be?
Sure, I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll do that for the remainder of our downtime days until.
Okay. Yeah, so she'd give you 15 gold a day, I'd say.
Is she overpaying me?
A little bit. But
Yeah.
Not much.
Yeah.
Like, not an absurd amount, but like, yeah, it's definitely.
Yeah. That felt like overpaying.
She's a good sugar daddy when she wants to be.
That's 2 days worth?
3 days left.
Oh shit.
So, what would you all like to?
Do you have any fours?
We can also skip the days if you'd like to.
Wait, what?
What, yourself?
Fuck. I think you cheated this game, Leaflock.
I'm just too good, what can I say?
Alright, so that was all I had.
You have an ace
Okay. So,
up my sleeve.
actually, Willow,
You get murdered on
I
the
do.
last day.
I get murdered.
roll a wisdom save.
What? No, I'm not. Oh wait, I am good at those. I'm a cleric.
Cleric,
Sorry. I'm used to brightness. Fuck.
Gotcha.
I think it's been a while since Orphelia got her HIV test done.
Shit.
Isn't brightness good at wisdom? Oh, her first level's monk.
17.
Okay. So are we skipping?
Do I feel a disturbance in the force?
No.
Yikes. Yikes.
So,
Hey,
are
don't waste that. Or do. That was for me.
are we?
Put one on a chair.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're good to skip to the end there. Okay.
Yeah, we could have found a second one.
Make another wisdom save.
What did they determine that made me make another wisdom save?
We'll move to the end.
Are we skipping?
Ah, fuck.
Wait 1 sec. I do have to
It's almost like
actually.
they're checking once a day.
Okay. You actually. before you make your next wisdom save,
Yeah?
I forgot to make stealth checks for the person in question. So,
My passive perception is a 15.
it's a 15. I see. They got a 13.
Yeah!
With a
I'm
pretty
gonna
good modifier, too.
murder some people.
You do hear... Well, no, so you notice... Get the feeling someone's following you.
Sure.
And you look back. There appears to be a man behind you who is following after you. Following, like, fairly well, but, like, you know, keeping a certain amount of distance, but you do notice them.
Do I recognize them?
Roll an intelligence check.
Ah, fuck. Shit. No.
Just because I shared this.
You're shared.
Oh, TikTok.
6.
No.
Human, elf, halfling,
Elf.
well-dressed.
Not particularly. I mean, sort of pretty average, dress-wise.
Yes.
I'm going to keep walking as normal, and I would like to...
This would be when you're heading over to the house, by the way.
That's what it's
Okay, I'll keep walking as normal, and I will, at some point, I want to try and do one of those, like, I duck into an alley and then duck into a second alley,
And then hit him in the face.
and then pop out of the second alley when they try and, you know, make that turn to follow me.
Okay, got you.
You know, like, I make a quick turn and then a quick turn, and they go into the alley,
you
and
were
they're like,
following
where
me,
did
but
she
I
go?
was
And then I pop out of the alley, and I'm like, how's he? Right behind you, bitch.
Make
One of those
a
kinda-
stealth check
She's really thought all that through.
with... I'll say with advantage, but you do have heavy armor on,
Straight,
so
so.
straight roll.
Ooh, 16.
Okay, 1 second.
Get a 0 modifier.
Oh, shit. The tie, so I'm just justifying who's the aggressor. I think you did it, the thing, so...
I did the thing.
Yeah. They're also perceptioning, though, so, like, that could be the thing.
Well, but I stealthed.
Yeah, you did call it, so, okay. Yeah, so you duck around, and... you get a closer look at this person. And they appear to be sort of typical looking elf, not dressed in rags, you know, not really anything super identifying
That does sound like me.
You know, just sort of hands in their pockets, just meandering around.
But definitely, like, made that turn to follow me. Like,
Definitely
had no
made that
reason to make that turn except to follow me.
Yeah, and walking definitely like with a purpose as about as fast as you are. So, but otherwise appears to just be meandering around the streets. Comes around the alley, and so yeah, you had hidden there. If you want to pop out and say boo or anything, then you're free to do so.
Well, I would like to have them make a wisdom saving throw first.
Okay. Are you casting something out loud, or? Okay, so then, yeah, you're breaking stealth at that point.
Yeah, well, that's fine. And
You get
I'm not.
these-
At this point, I'm not trying to be stealthy, but like I'm casting the spell.
Yeah. Okay. 19.
Yikes. Well, I'll pop out in the process anyway because.
Okay. What'd you cast?
I hold person.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, how else you could hold a person?
So you
Or
say this
Not a charm.
at them,
That requires a
and they will turn around
stab them with their sword. You
and
lift them up,
see you
hold them.
kind of take in the situation for a moment.
Weapons not drawn. Hand on my hip. Weapons not drawn.
Roll for initiative.
Okay.
I mean, you cast an aggressive spell. Like,
I wouldn't say it was aggressive. Wasn't going to hurt them.
I feel like most people would not want to be paralyzed. Between being paralyzed and
Well, he
being
doesn't know that I tried to paralyze him. He doesn't know what I did.
Cast a spell though.
Yeah.
That's aggressive.
That's her.
At him.
He doesn't know that it was at him.
Yeah, you
I was
cast a
just in
spell
the
and then you
corner
hopped out and
shouting.
looked at it.
But nothing happened, so
It's still suspicious as fuck.
he's gonna attack me.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just confirming that he's attacking me unprovoked.
Yes, you are definitely provoked. You see him look super aggressive.
Okay.
It depends. Does he feel him shaking off the spell?
Well, I didn't make any fucking no idea what was hell was cast on me. I made a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, what's your initiative?
Garbage.
Cool. His was really good. He rolled an 18 on the die. So
On the die, as opposed to.
well, as opposed to like a modified 18.
Wait, Sean, was that you
know,
agreeing?
just
Or just
like-
agreeing?
Sorry.
18 was
I
the
was
start.
getting sass when I
Got
was wrong.
better.
I'm sorry. Oh, shut up.
Yeah, it's provoke AF.
Apparently. Even though he doesn't know I, tried to get a spell on him.
I mean, he was following you, and then you popped out, and it's like, yeah, it was aggressive.
And then you said, haha.
This is all coincidental, sir. I swear to God.
It was just a prank, bro.
Those are just words I like to say sometimes.
Make
Nothing happened.
a what can I see?
You really should have done the Obi-Wan
Wisdom
thing, which
save.
was just saying hello there. Hello there.
$15.
That was it.
Okay. I said, okay.
You don't know order modifiers.
You're right. I don't.
He will look at you and say with a very commanding voice, "Run!" You don't feel compelled to do so. He will say it in a very commanding style. And then he will look really annoyed when you don't do that, and he will run in the other direction.
Okay, well, I'll run after him.
Okay, he runs 30 feet. You then
Run 30 feet.
run 30 feet.
And you play tag.
Do you do anything with your action? You were probably 5 feet in between you. He ran 30 feet. You run 30 feet, so there's still 5
I would like
feet.
to try and grapple him.
Okay.
The other holding method.
Yeah, so
That's not fun. Use your sword.
roll athletics.
It's not fun.
Ridiculous.
Is his...
Ooh, 24!
Ooh, you jump him. Yep. So you jump him, and he goes and puts up a good fight. Not like a 24 good fight, but he does put up a fight. As like he tries to like dodge out of the way, and you just grab his legs. He falls to the ground, and then you just get on top of him, and like he is pinned down at this particular moment.
As he falls, he realizes he's 3 kobolds and a trench
I'll
coat.
say, as I'm trying to wrestle, like I'm in the process of trying to like wrestle his arms behind his back, obviously not because conditions, but like I'm in the process of trying to do that.
Yeah, just like
Yeah, to get him to stick, and I'll say, we could have a very pleasant conversation if you stopped, or I'll start stabbing.
Don't meet 3 kobolds and a trench coat. You should have done that first.
My sword's not out, but I'm fucking.
You're proud of
pissing me off.
an evil me.
run.
She was You were.
Do it again.
When did she say she was drawing that? I think you were there.
For boobs?
She was drawing the.
No
Megan's,
fucking
like,
way is he getting away with that shit. 19 on the die.
Oh shit! Okay.
Bite me.
Okay. He's
No,
real
no,
pissed and is like struggling.
Stab
Can't
all
use his
the
action then
things.
to do anything about it.
Yep,
But
pirate.
he's yeah.
That part.
What a pirate. Yeah. Thank you for the great advice. Can I
It's even
use
worse. I bet I can
my
overhead mine.
action to
Those
attempt
new ones,
to
ready?
tie his hands?
Did you just like hit her elbow as she?
He said, I bet I can hit you into a
I'm
nat
Gimli
20.
and she's Legolas.
Well, I'll be Legolas. I like that.
Even though I'm Legolas.
That seems
Too
real-
much?
Yeah, that seems
Just
pretty tough to
freshen the
do.
wound.
Okay.
I would say you'd probably need someone else to like be holding him while you did that.
Does he
Can I
feel
cover his
anything
mouth?
in the back of his butt?
Yeah.
Like, wow, what's in here?
I'll say that'll take an additional grapple check to specifically grapple his mouth. If you fail it, he's still grappled otherwise. Then.
It's not bad. I think we just
Okay,
made it
then I'll
worse,
just
Jamie.
say,
Pouring through the facade
stop
of
moving so we can have a conversation, and I'll make him make another wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Nat 20.
Fuck.
You guys are doing great on these.
Yeah, right? We can't pin each other down.
You feel the tension.
Yep.
He's pouring through the facade of weakness.
Here's
Okay.
a
just
fact.
read that
The
by
rolls
yourself.
are a lot better this week.
Okay. So
And I'm not rolling, like,
so
that first
good.
wisdom save was
I
not
wasn't
great.
listening
Yeah,
to you. You
clearly.
pulled my
But I have
goddamn hat
a
off
+7, so.
yeah, that does help. Okay. He
And I rolled 2 19s in a row.
will, you see him sort of like, as he's struggling, he will hold out his hand, and you can see this like fury in his eyes at this point.
No, because I'll
Also,
never
your
get
pass
it
percentage is
back.
52.
It's a real
You
magic.
do notice
I'm gonna make it disappear.
that there is half of one of his hands missing.
I don't recognize him?
It is otherwise appears entirely different person.
Okay. Yikes.
Yeah, yikes.
Wait, did he run away?
I was
when
like,
I missed?
oh, it's some random dude.
Did he run away? What I missed?
Jasper.
No. I meant like I
Call
figured
him
that.
No Hand Man.
I mean, are you still holding him?
I'm still holding him.
Cut the rest of the hand off.
You're holding his hand.
What's your...
Armor class?
Yeah.
I don't have my shield up, so it's 17.
18, okay. So he tries to, with a hand, like as you're grappling him, fire off some sort of bolt at you that flies up into the air and goes wide. The second one attempt, though, will blast and hit you
That little bitch.
for
Why are you stabbing yourself? Why are you stabbing
11 points of damage. Like this nice peaceful music we got going for the fight.
Oh, please,
yeah.
please do evil.
It's my weakness. Why did you touch it?
Why?
Speed.
How did you kick me? How dare you?
It was accidental.
I'm sure it was.
I keep getting tense.
Stop rolling. Not 20.
Slightly proud of themselves.
I can't
20's
see.
right here.
Oh, I'm so close. That means it's a 2, right?
Yep. Just put. I'm a dumbass. Ah, why don't you open?
Around 19.
These are so pretty. I'm just gonna stare at them all day.
Does he have any weapons on him?
Jesus Christ.
No.
Does he have a spellcasting focus on him?
Doesn't appear to.
He did not?
Doesn't appear to. I mean, you'd have to, like, really search to...
Well, does he have it in his hand because he just cast a spell was more what I was asking.
No. Yeah, he does not have one on that you can see. He held up his hand and fire shot at you. Well, shot
Has
like,
an
into the
Arsel
air.
needed a spellcasting focus for that spell
For what's
before?
Eldritch
Eldritch Blast. I'm making an assumption as Willow and as myself. I've seen him cast that spell. Have I seen him
No,
need a
this...
spellcasting focus?
I believe it is...
To what?
Looks like fun.
No, but we're relaxing.
So
of us
when you've seen
relaxing.
him cast Eldritch Blast, no, he has not needed a spellcasting focus.
Like,
This
fuck
did not
yourself.
quite seem like that, though.
We had to change that for you.
There are burn marks
Go
on
fish.
your body, and it feels like you got burned as opposed to blasted, which is at least how that spell has seemed the few times you've seen it cast.
Mine's red. What color's his?
I'm trying to compare.
All right,
Match one though.
I'm gonna try another whole person.
Okay.
Wait,
Any
I can't
chance
Tell me. It's like probably cum color.
The shouting and fighting has attracted attention.
It's starting to, yeah.
Cool.
I mean, this is a couple
I
seconds,
hate
so.
you.
Yeah, yeah, no, I know.
You attempt to
I
cast
feel so
another
distant
spell.
over here.
Wisdom save? No.
Succeeds on that one, sorry.
Jesus.
You guys are on
Maybe you
fire
should poke
with
his
your save.
eyeball.
I hate this. I hate this so much.
Well, you left without us, were you?
I was just doing a check. Wasn't expecting to run into him. I didn't think I was gonna do anything.
Didn't she say you should maybe bring your...
No.
No.
Oh, that was for a different
That
one?
was
Those
that
were
was
something-
if you were hunting him
This was
down.
if I was hunting him and he's hunting me.
Just an open cap.
Is this Willow or Krause? It's okay, it's probably both. It's fine.
Yes. Okay, so yep, that was his turn.
You're gonna draw now of brightness.
One of my characters.
Characters.
Oh.
Okay, so his first shot will miss again. Disadvantage at close range is a
He gets
bitch.
2 shots. Well, fucking wow.
the next level for you.
Did you just wink at me?
If it's that spell, it's
Ask
the
if he
next
just winked
level.
at you.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Odds are, yes.
Well, I mean, he's anywhere from 5 to level 10.
If you have to ask if Vito winked at you.
You take
It was involuntary.
Yeah.
I didn't really
Fire
do
damage.
that.
It's almost better just subconsciously.
I also blew.
Glad it's attracted attention.
Okay, you're unconscious? Okay. So,
Got any 4s?
That was 3 second level spells that he succeeded all of his saves on.
And he told you to run and you didn't listen.
No.
I'm kidding.
there's also 2 first level spells you succeeded all your saves on too, though, so like...
I have a +7 wisdom. That makes sense. He rolled fucking disgusting.
He's wise. Beyond his years.
He's not.
Yeah, no, fuck
Very
this guy.
wise. Cultists are renowned for their wisdom.
World renowned by their other cult followers.
They're also,
Yes.
they're also
All
renowned
of
for
them
their
say, like, that
stupidity as
guy's
well,
wise.
so-
So is he. Yep, we're all,
All
very
5
wise.
of them are like, yes, we are the wise men.
Exactly. They're wise.
I'm gone for 3 weeks and I'm about to make a new character.
Stop, don't say that. You're down, you're not dead.
And then he stabs you 3 times.
Yeah, which one of you is saving me?
The number of times I
Hey, we're
went
playing
down,
Go Fuck Yourself.
Willow. Roll a death save.
don't make that face. Oh, we don't have our name tags up anymore.
No, that's fine. I'll turn it.
Because we have to
Can't
switch
see.
it.
You're good.
Let's do new seats.
One more. Okay. You are stabilized. You're alive, right?
Wow, I would have made it. All 3 successes.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I was like, if you not one and
no, I,
fail the
I
other.
rolled an 11
I mean,
and a
who rolled 2
17.
downs in
Yeah.
a row? Would be fucking dumb.
Yeah, there was the first medicine check. I rolled a 2 on. I was like, shit.
It's okay. Remember, Narcilla and Nicey almost died a while ago, so it's okay.
I just wanted to make some money.
See,
fair-
that was your first mistake, was asking to do something outside the normal time to make money. It was never gonna go
We
well.
had downtime.
Yeah,
I
but I
wanted to
didn't
make money during my
Every
Wait,
time
downtime.
you
Not
asked-
happened on
die.
This happened on like her bodyguard run or whatever. Like, what was she doing?
Yeah.
No,
Like,
but see,
patrolling?
I went to
most
go
of the time
guard
I
the
question it 'cause
wherever the
Tad
fuck. I don't even
smirked.
know where I was guarding.
And then
you
I'm
said
like,
guard, and
nah.
I went sure. I don't even know where the fuck I
the
was.
second he smirks, I fucking question all my life decisions. I'm like, oh no, we're all
You
fucked.
schedule targets.
Yes.
It wasn't even like his first suggestion, so it was like
Nah.
suggestion number 4. I was like, oh okay,
So
it's
maybe he was like
thing, and I'm
shocked.
making money,
He's like,
and I'm
wow, she did the thing that's gonna get her fucked. And not in the good way, as you
I mean,
experienced.
you could have just let him follow you. Like, he was just a...
He was just a
minded his own
harmless
business
follower,
until you showed up.
like a companion, if you will.
Hey, carry on my shit, please.
Nice,
So.
Jesus. If Leo lived times, yeah, 3 times either. Yeah, exactly. In every freaking thing at this point. Whistler ended up dying. Let me see.
Whose fault was that?
Rest in peace, Whistler. I think it was both of our falls from Whistler.
So,
Oh, sure. Yeah, blame both of you.
all of you,
Sorry.
This is my engagement ring.
apparently, jeez.
My
Okay.
engagement ring.
How's this gonna work now?
Oh shit.
I was like, can you, have you guys... Oh my god. So,
What are you doing?
This group kills me.
what is chat doing? Chat things.
I chat things.
Okay, so... Willow,
yeah.
roll a d4.
My new beanie? Yeah.
1.
Okay, so 2 hours... Well, you don't know, but roughly 2 hours after...
Some time
words,
passes.
You wake up, and first thing you notice is that you appear to be manacled.
Manacle.
Your hands, you know, similar to how you might have manacled someone
Sure.
earlier to a chair. To a chair,
Great.
sitting in a.
And you see a Narsa with arrows.
You look around and you see that you're in
Still bothering me.
a sort of rundown
So I was like down.
looking basement, I guess. you don't really know where you are. You're also gagged.
Great.
What was the last thing Albus Dumbledore said to both of us? All right,
Well, that's exactly.
you know, Dumbledore, I love to be gagged.
So you sort of sit there for a second, take in your surroundings, and you look over, and you see someone there. But the first thing you notice is this someone is not humanoid. Have large red wings extending from behind them. Their skin appears to be bright red. They're wearing appears to be scale mail.
Are they missing fingers on one of their hands?
They are missing fingers on one of their hands.
I was wrong about who it was. Here I was thinking Orphelia was a succubus, when actually...
Well, wait, that might still be. We shouldn't discount.
That's unconfirmed.
We shouldn't.
No.
Yeah, it was definitely a ball.
Do you feel the anal beads in
You
you?
see him turn back, and you also will notice 2 horns on the front.
He's a horny devil.
But red skin, and black hair. The armor appears to also have a number of spikes on it. He will look over at you and say, "You know, you always had to make things more difficult than they could have been." She is gagged.
But I feel like these are still the facial expressions she made.
how
Yep,
long ago?
they are.
So, like, for the last, is this the last night that this happened? When, like, during her guard things? Was this the last night? And for the other nights, would we have noticed around the time she came back?
Probably would have
yes.
been gone most of the day.
20.
Yeah, she.
I just
most
meant
of
at
the
night,
day,
right?
she
Like,
would be gone most
your
of the day.
shift's done at
this,
whatever.
This is
I was
only 2
on
hours.
my way there.
Yeah, this is 2 hours.
Yeah, so she's still there.
2.5
Oh.
hours after she.
I was on my way to my job in the fucking
Yeah,
morning.
never mind, we're fucked.
Oh,
Yeah,
Orphelia's
so-
gonna be so mad at you. You didn't show up to work.
Actually, Narsa's the
Well,
Force
to be
Cannon.
fair,
I feel something
They
wrong.
would probably notice that I wasn't at
Hopefully.
work and hopefully be able to.
Hopefully, you're sleeping with someone so high up. If she doesn't save your ass, what good is this relationship?
I feel a disturbance in the Force. I'm gonna go act on it.
Thanks, Finn. She needs me.
I'm gonna get
No
there and your
spoilers.
gags are cover. You'll be like, "Get the fuck out of here!" You're like, "All right, Jesus Christ."
This is my thing.
But so he will come up to you and put his hand on the gag and say, "If I take this out, you're not going to do something stupid like scream, are you?"
Gagged.
It's gonna be scary now.
That's fine. Make it scary.
He will pull out the gag. Oh, good.
Don't kink shame.
Um,
Don't kink shame me. I'm fucking lying. We don't kink
Don't
shame
worry.
here. Don't worry.
Oh, that there.
I won't keep you here for too long. Would you like some water or anything?
Nope.
Oh, good. He'll shove the gag back in your mouth and he'll leave.
At least he asked for water.
Oh my god!
Yeah, he's leaving, going out for the day.
He had things to do.
Yeah. So,
Ooh, so I'm alone?
Mhm.
Manacled to the chair.
yeah.
Okay.
So both your hands are manacled behind you.
Uh-huh. Oh, but wait. I'm manacled to myself or I'm manacled to the chair?
You are manacled to yourself behind the chair, and you are.
Am I
tied to
manacled
the
like
chair.
this behind the chair where I could slip up if I were to untie myself, or...
If you were to untie yourself, you are tied to the chair.
Yes.
But you are manacled behind your back.
Yes.
So.
I want to break the chair.
Whoa, what kind of chair? How many legs?
Well, I can't... The manacles are... I know the DC on those, and rope is hard, but the chair is just wood, and if I break the chair, the ropes, I won't be tied to anything anymore. I could slip the rope off myself,
not
theoretically. I am still dealing with the manacles at that point, but if they're behind me, I don't know.
Okay, Boy Scout.
I don't know if I could
Jesus.
figure that one out. But the rest of it,
Yeah,
I'd be
you
I'd be
could-
sort of part of the way there. You
You'd
know,
be part of the way there. You
I'd
would
be enough
also,
of the way there.
You would.
You would also, you can't use somatic components when you're
No, I know,
manacled.
Well,
But
you can.
yes, you would also. You did hear as he left the door locked.
Yeah, that's
so-
fine. That's fine. I understand that I'm only getting so far with this, but I would still like to try it because I'm
Okay, so
fucking
you're sort of
pissed.
bounce on the chair a little bit, and like, yeah, the chair's not like attached to the ground, so you can sort of get a decent attempt to get a decent jump on it. Make an athletics check to bash your way through the chair.
14.
14. So you tip. Basically, you like try and jump on the chair as much as possible and like hit it at an angle to try and crack it, and you slam on your side. That hurt a little bit. You won't take any damage from it, but you know, it's just like, ow, that hurt. And the chair like bent a little bit, but you're like on your side now, and the chair didn't break.
I see it. It's
Yeah.
like, when I'm laughing.
Are my
Yeah.
ankles bound to the chair? Is this his chair with?
Yeah,
Is it a chair with legs?
or legs.
Cool. I want to throw my legs forward. I want to snap the legs.
Okay, make another athletics check.
I want to break my legs off of.
You want to break
That
your
was
legs
so
off?
much better. 21.
21. So you just
The legs.
basically have a
break
little
the leg.
mini barbarian rage
Yeah.
and, just and crack the legs, and you do it one more time, and then they finally just give, and the two legs on the front are broken off, so like it's still tied to your ankles, but like now the two legs are free, so you're
So I have my legs free. So now I'm gonna be able. I want to try and stand up and like slam the back of the chair or the
Okay.
side, however I need to do that. To
Make
slam it
another
against the
athletics
wall.
check with advantage on this one.
22.
I was thinking the exact same
Okay.
thing.
So you jump back, slam it, and this time it does break underneath you. And yeah, the chair will sort of crack underneath you. And it is sort of you take a moment because like you are still very
Yeah.
beaten up, and
Yeah.
you're borderline
Throwing
taking
myself around.
damage from smashing into this chair a couple times.
Knocked yourself unconscious again.
That would be amazing.
But then she nat 20s up and runs away.
I'll say it's non-lethal, but you do knock yourself unconscious from smashing into the chair.
What?
What?
You
Why?
break a chair under you. That's
I've broken a lot of
against
chairs
the
in real
wall.
life and I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm smashing against the wall behind me.
yeah, and then the chair breaks underneath you.
No,
and
no, I'm
there's wood
standing.
splinters.
I broke the legs off, right?
Yeah.
So I'm able to stand. And the only piece that I'm
Oh, okay.
getting,
I was
yeah.
picturing you like jumping onto
No,
it.
no.
Okay.
Now that I can't
Yes,
stand,
knock
I'm like basically just
yourself
slamming a
out.
chair against whatever wall I can get access to.
Okay.
Not throwing myself on the ground repeatedly.
Hell
Okay,
yeah, that's
got
the
you.
image
Okay,
I
that makes
had.
No, that was not what I was. That was why I broke the
Okay.
legs off first, so I could stand.
Okay, yep, that makes more sense then. Okay, I will give you that. Yeah, you do
So I
break the
did it in
chair.
that order.
Knocking yourself out.
And from
Yeah.
that point, you can sort of wiggle out of the sort of the rope
Yeah.
bonds,
Yep.
and get out of that. You are still manacled.
Manacled behind me.
16, I'm so good.
That would be a matter of dislocating my shoulder to get out of something like that. Not to get out of it, but to move it in front of me.
Beautiful. I can
I don't
just pop it on
know
out.
how that works. I know there's like a
don't-
thing.
Either, but I'll say yeah. It
Well, how far?
physically
How much?
show us,
Actually,
then.
that's. Am I manacled? Because this is handcuffs and this is manacles.
You're the man.
Yeah, I'll say manacle. Like there is a short, but it's here.
Yeah, no, I know it's behind me,
So-
but like it's like this. I don't think I could squeeze myself through, but this, I might have a better chance
Yeah.
of going and
I think
looping
you
my
could.
legs through. That's what I'm.
Yeah.
Not to get out of them. I'm never getting out of them. I just want them in front of me.
Yeah.
It's like a DC 30 to break.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, manacles are pretty.
I normally have. Do I have them? I normally will start games with sets. Like I'll buy with my starting gold a set of manacles because I know that they're so hard to get out of.
Yeah, they're
so
really-
so much harder than rope.
Yeah, rope you can break or like I think you can also like acrobatics your way out of it too. If you
Yeah, there's a couple different ways, but it's like a DC 30 strength to break it, and then it's like a 15 lockpick check or something like that. It's,
yeah, or even like doing damage to it. Also, it's like
really
way
harder.
harder if it's manacles versus the rope.
Don't touch it.
Yeah.
I will say he did the manacles enough that it would be very, very
Get out,
difficult
Willow.
to get
Where is Edward?
around
I
in
just
front of you.
realized he's not here. You guys are
without
him so
the
well.
dislocated shoulder and
You're the worst.
Yeah, that would knock me out again.
yeah.
He's coming. He'll be here soon.
Okay.
Can I... I mean, I definitely don't have a weapon on me.
If you also want to think about it
Do
for
I?
a sec, we can go to them.
Do I have a weapon on me?
No.
Okay, can I use part of the broken chair to just slip my my gag off?
Make a sleight of hand check.
Like spitting the thing out of your mouth.
16.
Okay, yeah, you managed to get your gag
Just like
out.
lick
I
it
feel a
with your
lot
tongue
better
and
now.
push it above
Okay.
your face or down your chin.
Okay,
Not that
I'm
I
good
would
for a
know.
bit.
Okay.
Not that I would know. Be that.
So you're good.
I'm just gonna sit down and go, God damn.
Be the one
With my fucking manacles behind my
I
back
would
and my
let
gag
it
on.
for me.
I'm still, sitting there, but
I want to let him gag me with a real gag.
Yes, the whole gang will be here tonight once
eventually.
arrives.
Okay. Orphelia will gather all of you. And she is more upset that you have seen her.
She cares.
She's sort of
a weight on her
trying
heart.
not to, but
Well,
she'll gather the group basically and say, Willow asked for a mission and did not show up on time to it after she left. Which leads me to believe something happened to her on the way there.
Seriously?
Yes.
Wow, we thought you were joking.
I thought you were joking.
No. You're not high, are you?
No.
She's like, not dealing with this shit.
Just shocked. Okay. Relax.
I'll grab my bow.
I swear to Christ, if you get high on your search for me, I'll kill you.
I really need this
I'll
to take
fucking
the edge off.
kill you.
Jerome's got you if you need.
I grab my bow and whistle for Mel.
There are other teams out, but I would like you all to head
Alright,
out
we'll
as
be
well.
Delta 6. Let's
Where do
go.
we need to go?
She was heading
We're
to
gonna work on.
she was heading to the house that you guys had discovered the address for. So
Okay.
she doesn't know where, but she knows that she left here, didn't make it here.
Okay, so there's a space between them.
Yes. So there is a general route. You know that probably somewhere along there. If you find her, get back to me immediately. If you find any sort of clue or hint as to what happened, do the same.
I'm assuming this can be a kill mission. Just want to make sure it's clear.
Why would we kill Willow when we
Wonderful.
find her?
I'm not killing. Darcy, stay here.
She meant it's in her pocket. Oh, you mean like, yeah, I mean, probably.
Okay.
We'd find some random house. Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. We didn't mean to
Fuck
barge
you,
in like this.
something. The rise of Leaflock.
But she will look around at everyone and
rise of
say, "Go."
Delta out.
We're going. We're not keeping that name. We'll discuss it on the way.
Wait, are we calling ourselves Delta?
He called us Delta 6.
We're Delta 6. She
No.
said there's other teams out. We're
Okay,
Delta
but
6.
I don't want to be Delta
I want to be
anything.
Red.
Okay. So,
We're going.
what are you doing?
Sprinting. In the direction that she told us to go.
Okay.
While she does that, can I attempt? I mean, I guess I.
I mean, she's just sprinting. You can basically just walk it. Keep up with her.
It's so offensive and accurate.
This is not an actual.
Why am I out of breath and you should have carried me.
He can.
He looks like this. He looks like, I don't know why you did that.
You could also ride Mel.
I'll go ahead of them, by the way, since
Can
I have
I?
a fast
Yeah,
mark.
I can ride. Can I ride Mel?
I
Yeah,
guess,
you're
but
a
you'll
small
be ahead of
creature,
me,
you
and you're
can
not
ride
as
me,
stealthy as me and Mel, but I guess, let's go.
I'm riding
Me
Mel.
and Mel are ahead of, I guess, Leaflock.
I'm now.
Well, that wouldn't really make sense. Yeah, fuck it.
I'm riding Mel.
Alright, I let Mel stay stay back with. No, Mel, just go 40 feet. Never mind.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
So
I go as fast as I can.
you book it as fast as you can, and you will eventually arrive at the house.
Jesus Christ.
At the house that I'm
Mel, do
working
you
at.
smell anything?
Right, yeah.
Does Mel
Can I-
smell any scent? Can she smell Willow scent?
I want to cast locate object
Okay.
on her eye patch.
Eye patch. Okay.
I have that.
I'd hope so. You didn't take mine.
Is there any?
No.
That just works. Yeah.
It just works. It
Cool.
just works. 1,000
Yeah, it's like
feet.
it doesn't have a. Okay.
Women are not.
You
Damn!
you cast locate object,
Nice job.
and you do not sense anything at the moment. But you have it for 10 minutes. I believe?
Better run.
Yep.
Okay. You have it for 10 minutes. Covers a decent amount of ground. It's like a quarter mile radius. Where are you going?
Okay, as we're there at the house, I'm gonna say, I'm going to kind of just double back a bit and see if I find anything.
Okay.
Okay, but don't get lost. We don't need another person missing.
So, this does seem like a decent opportunity for a skill challenge.
But we have none.
But we have a spell going.
You do have a spell going, but you have to find where the area to search would be.
Okay.
So it's getting to the area where. So you can search randomly and roll a d20 if you want to do that, or search with some sort of intelligence as to where you might have entered.
I'd like to pretend we have intelligence.
Well, does he know where he is in the city?
Yeah. He's right next to the demon hideout. So there are a number of. What?
You are not intelligent enough to do it on your
A little
own.
bit of condescension there by DM, just a little bit.
I mean, you guys can participate too. It's not just on you. So I'm
Yeah.
just, there's a number of checks you could use. You could talk to people. You can investigate. You can, if you want Mel to participate with a perception check, that's fine too.
Yeah.
This will be a fairly easy one with 3 successes before 3 failures. So, whichever one of you would like to go first.
Can I search for drag marks or
Do they get an advantage or anything because of his spell?
like?
They're trying to get close enough that the spell pings. So they're trying to get to a general area, as opposed to just running around aimlessly for 10 minutes.
Or like footprints, or like signs
Okay,
of
I'm following.
Yeah.
signs of like a scuffle.
Investigation check.
$19.
Okay. So as you head back to sort of head back from here, a couple blocks, you find a burn mark on the side of one of the buildings, and you look a little bit closer and you see that there are a couple of them on the buildings around. There's one on that side, one on that side. And you also notice that there are, for a little bit, drag marks that lead for a little ways.
Follow the drag marks.
Okay, who would like to go next?
I'll go next, I guess. Is there anyone nearby that I can see, try to flag down, see if they saw anything in this?
Yep, there are some other
Tree.
people in the area. Would you like to do... What kind of check are you looking for to do? Because persuasion would be my...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, persuasion.
Okay, you want to roll persuasion? That's fine.
Yes. Why are you laughing?
Because
How's your persuasion, motherfucker?
Not great,
Okay,
but I couldn't come up with anything else.
that's fine. So,
Coming to help.
just to back up before
I know
you
if I
roll
get
it.
3 fails.
So yeah, you don't want to get 3 fails. You can repeat what someone else has done, you just can't repeat what you have done. So you haven't done anything yet, so you are open to do...
I mean, perception's no better.
Okay.
Investigation.
Sorry,
Yeah, he did do
sorry.
investigation. You are a
I'll
wizard.
do
That would be the one I
investigation,
thought.
yeah.
Investigation.
I thought I couldn't repeat there.
Dude,
No, yeah, you can't repeat.
were you not here? I got knocked out. I got dropped to 0, and when you come back with 1 hit point.
Jesus. Okay, so
Right now.
yes, I guess I'll investigate. Sorry, I didn't know I could.
Yeah, well, let's
I'm gonna take a nap.
How did Narsil get down 2 hit points?
I just
Oh, no,
changed
okay.
that. I just realized it was long rest when we long rested over the past week.
Gotcha. I was like, yes, you did do that.
I want to investigate if I see any door left open, anything just looking out of sorts in the
Okay.
area.
Yeah, go for it.
Gummy? Sour?
Uh,
Sour? Garg.
No regular. 21.
21. So you initially sort of the tracks stop, which is like the drag marks. You do notice that there is what appears to be a wheelbarrow. Doing great, guys. So you do notice that
Wait, like we're searching for Willow. This is serious.
Yeah, this
you
is
notice
serious.
that there is a wheelbarrow afterwards. That there are tracks from that, and you follow those for a little bit. You're looking around for open doors or something like that.
lot.
You can't seem to find those anywhere.
The pain will let me look.
But you do follow these for a little ways. Anyone like to do the last one?
I suppose I'll just keep looking for maybe like bootstrapping, or I guess generally what they were going for, like bootstrapping to see if like someone's being carried or.
Okay. Perception or survival would either.
Oh, why couldn't I do
Or
survival?
survival.
Yes.
Proficient in mobile.
I did. I said follow tracks. That's survival.
16.
16. Which one did you want to go with?
I'll go with
Doesn't-
survival.
Okay. So you follow the tracks, and this is more like a wheelbarrow, and you can kind of see there are tracks of someone pushing it. It's a little bit tricky through the city, but you do manage to follow these, and you get a ping
Have the others.
in. You still have a little time left, a couple minutes left on your spell, and it's there, about 1,000 feet away.
I'm just gonna like slap an arsehole on the shoulder. I'm gonna point in that direction.
I sprint there at my dash speed of 70 feet.
Okay.
Stealthily. Well, I guess when I actually, I guess I'd wait with him because he knows where it is. So
Those are fun.
Okay.
Look at them.
So you guys
I'm running with
book it with you leading the way. Not sure if you guys can travel 1,000 feet in 5 minutes, but either way, you know where it is at that point. So you get there, the spell fades around that point.
5 minutes is 50 rounds of combat.
Okay, yeah, then
Yeah.
you can get there.
We can
Okay.
get there. We dash.
Yeah, with a little bit left over actually, so you would be able to know that she's downstairs.
Yeah, okay.
As you arrive, as you are heading in, what's the highest passive perception?
16.
16.
Definitely not me.
Tis me.
And me.
Okay, cool.
I would hope so. That's your main
you arrive at this is like sort of a rundown shack kind of a building.
Okay.
You're not well, Adrian.
This is the building. Maybe want to send Mel ahead and see if she can sniff around.
I can
See if
send
there's
Herbie.
anything.
We could both. It's also not a bad idea. Pretty quiet.
So no one gets hurt. Oh,
Herbie's
Herbie's a
quiet.
frog. Herbie's a fucking apparition.
Well, you're sitting there and a fucking frog shows up.
Ribbit. Ah, fuck. No, I'll go in with Mel.
Sitting
Stealthily.
Son of a bitch.
So me and Mel will go in stealthily.
Okay. The door's locked.
I will attempt to pick the lock. I will
Okay.
look for traps, though.
Okay. Roll it up. What do you roll?
20 for
20?
traps.
20 for traps. You don't appear to notice any traps. You do notice, though, with an investigation check, this is a much better lock than you would have expected on this. Like, the house looks like total crap. The lock is a pretty solid lock.
All right. So I turn.
Like, not incredibly, but, like, it's a good lock.
After I realize that, I turn.
Pass that down.
I turn.
DM text.
I turn to
Yeah,
the group,
DM time.
and I'll tell them if I can't get it, that we're just gonna break it down. But I'll attempt to pick it.
Go for it.
Thank you.
17.
No.
18.
You attempt to pick through this lock. You can't get by it. It's just got too many different tumblers. You're just too stressed.
Can I use?
This is the worst part about this, by the way. We all have shitty strength.
Yeah, we do. I have negative.
Yeah.
Can I don't know, just using my size kind of like ram into the door?
Stealth.
Using that to my
Strength check.
stealth transfer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can we try to kick it into? Can we
No,
try
I was more making a joke.
I'm
I was
gonna
like,
say
wait,
no.
wait,
You can't
I'm-
slam into the door, break it down quietly. That's not
No,
happening.
No.
I
Can we
missed the stealth part.
Can we loudly
no, I
kick it
was-
down together?
Yes, you can certainly attempt an
I'll
athletics check.
wave.
You can have advantage if you work together. Someone can.
Can we just
can
both
do it.
roll together, or does one of us have to roll with advantage?
One of you can roll with advantage. Both of you can roll, and we can take the
What is
higher.
happening?
Either way is fine.
I'd say roll with the advantage.
Which one of you has better strength?
What's yours?
+1.
You.
Leapfrog! You got this! Wow.
Willow is the only one in the group who is.
Natural fucking.
Okay.
Wow.
So
I guess we
you.
know that Leaflock's hard for doors now.
Yep.
So as
He just
Leaflock-
loves me a lot, okay?
So as Leaflock's charging, he
Thanks,
you
buddy.
just sort of move out of the way because he's very large heading for this door, and you're pretty sure you're gonna be smushed if you get too close. So Leaflock just bams into the door, and you hear the door just crack. As Leaflock comes barreling through this door. Leaflock, roll a dexterity saving throw
As he does that, I'm gonna knock an arrow and get ready to go
with
in.
advantage.
Are you punishing his nat 20?
With advantage?
No, he was gonna have to do it with advantage, yes, because of the nat 20.
Ooh.
Dirty 20.
Damn.
Okay.
You.
You bash through the door, and you sort of realize immediately that there are stairs immediately after the door. So you sort of stumble and skid, but you do it very gracefully that you manage not to fall down the stairs. And you sort of land, and you're like, oh, okay. You look down, and you see a broken chair on the floor. And hey, look, there's Willow, manacled with her hands behind her, but she's just sort of sitting on the ground casually, looking over at you.
I walk in with it.
Oh, and are you
arrow knock.
unconscious or?
No, I'm conscious.
And I walk down the stairs.
I go in behind inertial.
Nicey,
Yes. Oh fuck.
roll a wisdom saving throw.
Ah!
No, thank you.
Thank you.
I'd rather not.
I can take an automatic.
Good
failure
offer.
if you'd like to.
20.
Ooh.
Okay.
Or an automatic.
All right, well,
success.
no one fails wisdom saves today, apparently.
Now you
Apparently,
jinx us. Now we're
Fucking
fucked. Now we're
Jesus. Okay, well, I hope the next one is them.
if it makes you feel any better, he did fail some of those.
I don't know if that makes her feel better, but I make her feel worse.
He's not a person.
Fuck!
If it makes you feel any, he did not roll.
No, it doesn't make me feel any better!
I didn't think it would. No.
Check him.
He rolled really well. You put up a great fight.
Anyway, I go down the stairs with the arrow knife, looking,
Cheers.
kind of like Delta Force,
As you're manacled and you see this arrow and an Ursel holding it, you're like, flashbacks. This is bad. When an Ursel gets in, someone's tied up.
pretty presumptuous, but I'm gonna shoot her in the face now that you said that. Good job.
In the face. Did you learn nothing? Start with the leg.
And I walk down the stairs and I look and make sure no one's on the sides of the room.
Yeah, it's just me.
Well, how am I supposed to know that?
Small room.
I go and try and pick the manacles.
Willow! Did I make it?
Roll
yet?
up.
Fuck me. What?
Oh yeah, you make another one.
Oh, thank God.
26.
Look at you. You look great.
26.
You look great.
Yes, you manage to pick the manacles. You get one side off, and then you'll get the other side off.
As I'm doing it, I whisper in her, I go, I picked the door too, but Leaflock just wanted to bash it over some guys.
Sure.
Those of you with passive perception of...
Wait and single me fucking out, whatever you're about to say.
I'm sorry, it's at
Everyone
it's a
except
stealth.
Nicey.
15, 16?
Yeah, it's 13 or above.
Yeah!
For anyone who wants to know, it's 10.
You're doing great there, Nicey. You see things sometimes.
You see things sometimes.
You see things that no one
It's
else
exciting every time.
Yep.
Oh my God.
It was a stealth check he rolled, so it was like, if you're this or above, you see it.
Oh my God, I'm so fucking oblivious.
No, yeah. You are also,
Feeling right?
you walked in last.
gonna-
You are the
No, I just
closest
wanna
person.
Don't do
We
it yet. I
do
just
now
want to make
have
sure
to
I can get into a fight.
wow.
I don't know where the markers went.
Yeah, Ted has them.
Right
They're
there.
in the...
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, that needs to be wiped.
Oh, I'm already there. Look how easy that was.
There's no way that's coming out off of that towel and either some water or alcohol.
Do you have the green towel over there?
We can just work on this side. So that should be.
As long as you stay in green, Tad, or try to.
7:30.
Oh, we're already off. We'll turn it.
Is it? Okay, yeah,
Or
we're
we
gonna
can
have to
also
turn
shift it over sideways to have them.
Yeah, you just move the map.
Okay.
We'll have to come up with a set spot.
I'm a little tied up at the moment.
A set spot for everything, and then we can draw like lines across the map to show what's in frame and what's not.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Eventually,
I see
yeah.
what you're saying.
Staircase.
We have a new setup for those of you who don't know.
Table.
Willow would be down this way by the time I picked the block, though, right? So, like, we're all down here.
Yeah, so Macy's at the bottom of the stairs. If you guys wanna...
I'm standing up as soon as I can.
All the minis are also on the other
Yeah,
side.
if someone.
Yeah, we have
Do you
a
want
over
to
here.
toss them? I'm the dude with the bow, Jess.
Yikes.
This is one size too big, but otherwise it fits it pretty well.
What? Then just get one that's
They're
the
not
right
very
size.
nice
I have so many miniatures. That's what miniatures
Nice you
are
did
for.
all herself.
Sizing, Ted.
But I think Tad liked the visual representative better.
I did.
What?
Fine. I'll use the air
What?
pocket.
Then why do we have miniatures? Just get.
Maximum miniatures? Got 'em.
So then you have to go, oh, well, which one of these squares is he occupying? And then remember that every single time.
You're not wrong.
So long.
And oh, well, on the map I'm here, but actually I'm over here because he isn't taking up that many space. The spell would hit this, but
I'll be
actually
here
it's
all
not hitting
night.
this.
For all your entertainment.
Did you just say we'll be here all night?
He said nice one, Leah.
You see how he types a lot of stuff in
Maximum
caps, but when he said Gonally, he didn't type it in caps, so... Probably isn't really excited.
Ooh, one release.
Okay.
Fucking hate you.
You all,
No, you don't.
and by you all I mean just the three of you, will notice...
Four. Oh, yeah, wait, I forgot she's not in there.
Mel?
No, yeah, Mel notices too.
Oh, I remembered your wolf.
Mel's got a 14 passive percent.
Oh, do we,
15 passive
What about Herbie? No.
Shoot, I took all
Herbie might have.
I'm wrong
Herbie, I think,
back
has an 11.
Willow, what a nice prison you've been
Grab
staying in. It looks
There's some
wonderful.
little Zorbos over there. That
Edward isn't with us right now.
the little bear, tiny bear things.
He was following
Yeah.
behind. He was still looking for clues.
Yeah, I just haven't unpacked all my miniatures and brought anything back over yet.
Gotcha.
Edward should be
Got very
along
excited.
shortly
Okay.
after looking for clues.
No, but what would you do that if you walk in during the
Looking for
battle?
clues.
Yeah, he's probably high. Huh?
You're probably walking in during the battle, though, no?
Yeah, that's what I said.
You
Looking
need to
for
talk to
clues.
that
He'll
boy.
be in soon.
Edward will join whenever Leo joins.
Magic.
Without keeping a perimeter.
I was putting it in the game. He's looking for clues. He doesn't know that we found the clues already.
We're a shitty team, we didn't tell him.
Okay. Yeah. So, you look up, and on the top step is what was described to Megan earlier. A red-skinned, winged figure. Two small horns at the front of their head, holding a sort of a demonic-looking spear in one hand, with sort of not somewhere between clawed and long-nailed hands, like not crazy long, but definitely sharp and kind of freaky. Armor is this scale mail that has a number of sort of gothic spikes all over it. Very demonic-looking wings. And also on the arms are a number of tattoos going up it. One of them is the symbol that you had seen earlier, that is the symbol of Orcus, is on both shoulders.
Are you describing something that picture is in a book somewhere, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I am looking at a
I'm like,
picture.
Why do I know that?
I know the picture. I was like, I know that picture. Well, I that's like
It's-
I
straight
made
out
a
of a.
Tad's brain.
Okay.
It's right here.
Can I see the picture?
Sure.
Well, you're asking for a lot.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
It looks beautiful. I love that.
Told you.
I don't know what the fuck that is. I just know. I was like, I
love
know
it,
that
though.
picture. I don't know what it is, but I know that picture.
Well, good. Anyway.
Are we rolling initiative, Tad?
Well, you can roll for initiative. You could also just, be peaceful about it, but he's gonna try and murder you.
Oh, well,
I would like to roll for initiative.
That means you probably have to roll for
Do I not get to roll because I don't see him?
No, you get to.
God damn
Yeah, I'll
it.
say you get disadvantage on initiative. And that's,
Great!
you'll still get to go.
Just when I need disadvantage.
Nat 20 on initiative.
Well, there you go. So we have a
Okay.
natural.
Fucking Mel got a 19 plus her initiative. Which is... It's just dex, right?
Yeah, unless you have a different weird bonus to it.
So she got a 21.
Okay, anybody else above a 20?
Just me and Mel. Let's do it, girl.
Okay, 15 to 20?
17.
17. 10 to 15? Cool.
Alright, we're doing great. We're doing great, guys.
5 to 10.
8. Oh no, you weren't in that?
Wow.
Is it the root beer dice you rolled?
0 to 5.
3.
There we go.
Was it the root beer?
Yeah, they fucked me on my last one.
Just put them away.
No, it was doing really well for all my wisdom save.
Okay.
Well, you have to
An
write
arsehole.
out the Sharpie in the box.
You also,
save.
he is flying
Oh, it was too, Sean.
5 feet off the ground. Just for, you can still hit him if you're next to him at melee, but he's flying.
Whoa, where the hell did that come from?
Roll for
Oh, that's Jasper. Whoa!
Behind us.
No hand man? Half.
No, we call him No Hand Man. Now we definitely call him No Hand Man. Fuck this guy.
I'm going to cast Hex on him.
You do so.
Sweet. Disadvantage on... Strength rolls. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him.
You do so. Go for it.
I'll take that 17, and that is
You'd have
23.
Okay, so 23 to hit and 17 to hit.
Hey.
I only get one Eldritch Blast.
You got here just in time for a
Hey!
fight.
But,
Chairs outside. Hello, Edward.
Yeah, where are we?
Next to Beta.
Okay.
slide over a tiny
Sorry.
What are they saying in the chat?
It wasn't what we were laughing at.
Can you? I think that's my jacket on the weather. Can you pass that?
We should have another folding chair out
No,
there.
not that. That one.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Okay. So you got a
want it?
23 to hit?
You want me to put it-
Yeah,
If you're
and I
not
just
next to
rolled
Beta, you won't be at all in camera.
Yeah, you got to
Yeah,
be like.
Yeah, we changed the entire setup.
Yep.
Leo, can you pass that to Joseph?
I got a 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay.
Oh, I didn't roll the Hex, sorry. Hold on. And 6 Hex, so that was max damage on both! 16 damage.
Wow.
If you need me to separate it, I can.
Well, you did already.
That's true.
Forgot. But yeah, it appears to fully affect it. So. Okay. It jerks back as you do that, and you do also notice as you go to attack it, it's just the look it gives you. Sort of as you go to fire at it, the look it gives you is just a little bit intimidating, and it almost makes you shake. You're still far more accurate than this, but it's something about it that just seems harder to hit it, just because of the focusing on it is a little intimidating.
Yikes.
Mel,
Ooh, Mel's going to...
did you want to move, by the way?
Yeah, I'll move towards him. Towards the bottom of the stairs. I'll step in front of Nices, if I can.
Oh.
How much? You have 6 or 7?
I have 35 feet of movement, yeah, 7.
Okay. And you can get there right next to him if you want to, or you can be a step square back, which...
I'll get right
How's
after
my
him.
how's my health?
Well, 'cause you asked-
How's my health?
Ask me before. I need to make sure I can get into
Mel's
the fight
going
first.
to...
Yeah, I just
Oh wait, is he on the stairs
I was
still?
gonna be reckless as shit. I
he
just
is
know you can
5
let
feet
me back
above
up.
the stairs.
No worries.
Oh, right.
Sure.
'cause he's
Yeah.
I don't have any of my second level spells.
Mel is going to run to the bottom of the stairs and hold her attack until he moves into her space.
there?
Yeah,
Okay.
since she can't reach him at the moment since I'm in her way.
Okay. So, Mel's turn. Leaflock.
Oh, I missed that.
So long.
Okay.
Edward, if you want to roll for initiative.
Oh, I'm in this. Okay.
Yeah, I'll say you were sort of watching the perimeter and you heard this happen. The door's broken down, so you can come in behind.
It was good time coming out of the shadows.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, it works for you blocking off his exit.
Yeah, that does work nicely. But I'll say like this round is a surprise round, so you'll join the next round.
Nothing's changed in my rules. Nice.
Leaflock, use sand attack.
Nicely, what did you?
Not even my.
Oh, sorry, my
It was close though. That is your.
No, what did you get on initiative? It was
Got an 8.
Okay. So you are ahead of Edward.
That's
Okay.
shocking.
Going
We're
nice.
back to our single digits.
What's your deck?
You
I
guys
had
are doing
disadvantage
great.
though. I would have had
Dex?
16 if I didn't fucking disadvantage.
Sorry. Perception of
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
It's
she's
such a
ahead of you.
bitch.
Okay.
Yeah, so getting the
So
he was
Leaflock.
telling me.
Okay, so the rule of spellcasting was going to be one.
I like that finish.
So between your action and bonus action, one of them has to be first level or a cantrip.
Yeah.
So I can do. Let's say I could cast
that
Bark
thing
Skin on myself as my action, and then
automatically
use
add
my.
points?
What was it?
Did you?
If you have a bonus action, you could
Yeah.
first level healing word.
So, but no. Maybe go to your
Yeah.
fire things.
So yeah, that works.
I was gonna ask where she was in
So you just have to remember when you cast it.
She's
Oh, I can also do Balm of the Summer Court too.
Oh, yeah, that's even better.
yeah.
That's so much better.
You can do that.
That'll give me real
I
healing.
wasn't sure if that was touch. That's why I was asking.
Nope, 120
But it's
feet
sight,
range.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna do Bark Skin as my action, and then.
Okay. So you cast Bark Skin on
Yeah.
yourself.
Yep.
I know the note was
And then I'll spend 2
Adrian, be nice to you.
dice rolls on the Fey Energy
I
pool.
did turn off.
Okay.
You get wow.
So you pull from.
do it too.
Get 4 hit points back.
Well, plus 2 temp hit points.
Oh yeah, plus 2.
So you pull from the natural magic and the Fey entities, and there's sort of this green light that comes from outside, and you feel a little bit better. I mean, a little bit, but a little bit better.
Well, I'll take it,
Yeah.
you know?
So it just defaults my AC up to 16 now.
Yeah. So your AC is 16. Okay. Half Hand will.
Yeah, wow, that was a struggle.
Rapport.
Yeah.
Rapport.
He was writing.
An arsel.
Anarthil.
Well, huh? Who?
Or anaphylactic.
Roll a wisdom save.
Fuck. 12.
Somebody finally failed this one. So, you are charmed.
I have advantage against it. I'm an elf.
Is it yeah, it's any charm. Okay, yes, you do.
Come on, come on, come on!
Nope.
Oh, that was rough.
You are charmed. So, as he gives you this look and says, "Kill your friends."
Yeah, I was gonna do that anyway.
Oh no, he's so close.
I mean, no, I wasn't.
Buddy,
No, I wasn't.
I got you.
Okay. You're gonna beat this shit.
Oh my god.
Nope.
Blue's gonna
I
be so
somehow
quickly.
managed to actually have some good spells prepared for this.
I thought she was gonna say she was gonna help me kill all of
Go
them.
to sleep,
Fly
go to sleep, go to
over
sleep.
here to the center of the room.
got you, I
He's
got
now 10 feet up, so
Did
no
he
one.
pass? Did he pass Mel when he did that?
No, he moved outside of Mel's range.
How high are the ceilings?
Was it? I thought. Was it a stair?
Enough. He's at the top.
Was it a
but
stairwell
it's-
though, or could he fly
it's a-
off of the stairs? Like.
Yeah, he flew up and over the stairs. It's like a staircase going down in the room.
I got
The room
it.
has like.
So it's
higher
not walls on
ceilings.
both sides. One side's just like a railing.
Yeah.
Got it.
So he was already flying a little bit, but then he sort of flew up and over the railing. You would have gotten an opportunity to attack, but he's your best buddy.
GG uninstall.
You're not going to attack him.
We will see about that.
Nicey.
I'm going to attempt to hit him with Scorching Ray.
So you roll 3 times for that.
if it hits.
Well, no, you roll 3.
It's been a while since we fought things, but we've been fighting some, creatures that have, fire.
Resistance?
Yeah. Don't know if you have anything else, but just wanted
we
to
did, 'cause the ball girl
throw that one out because pretty much everything we've so
I
far has had
know.
fire resistance.
This is fair.
And it's been like a month.
It's like a
It has been a month, but it's also been like 2 days in game.
Oh.
Yeah, I wouldn't say anything if it hadn't been. Oh, I wouldn't have said anything if it hadn't.
No, yeah, that's totally fair.
But it's been a while.
Well, that didn't go so well.
Been a while.
So what are you going?
That's not terrible. Though,
I think she might still be doing it. There's something else she doesn't have a lot.
13.
A lot of.
She did
13?
Witch's Bolt.
Oh,
Witch bolt? Okay, 13 misses. As he just sort of looks around at you, it freaks you out, his look, and you're like, you fire, but it just goes wide and just misses, zaps the ceiling, and you let the spell fade as it didn't,
Kirby, I think we're fucked.
Herbie looks at you and just nods. It's like, I don't like it.
Put your back in my bag.
You can also.
I know I can just.
Yeah, you can also poof
I
Herbie.
don't like to.
I wasn't talking about
Oh,
that. Sorry, I just meant.
Herbie will go hide in your bag.
What'd you.
I marked your
Edward,
spot,
Thank you.
you're up.
But you can also do that next
Okay,
time.
where am I in
you're at the top of the stairs
Yeah, well, you're outside a little ways. Do we have Edward's?
somewhere.
He's pretty wise, maybe not.
What was he?
I know that's why I
Grab him
wasn't
with the
doing
staff.
Well, he's pretty wise. Doesn't mean he's super wise. Because he did say
I was
he
gonna do
failed
this
some.
then.
You are
I
here.
guess it only helps if there are other people,
After
right?
you saw everyone go in, you were just sort of looking around, and then you saw
Yeah.
the demon-looking guy walk into the place. And at that point, you start running over. So you have your turn.
Okay, not close enough to.
Wisdom saves still.
Yeah, you can head in a little bit closer because you're currently at the top here.
Alright. From where
That's
I
why,
am,
yeah, I mean, I would try that
I think
first.
it'll reach.
And then if he fails, then you know
I would
it's
like
like
to
it's
cast
achievable,
what they
possible,
call-
then you can try.
You do have to move first, probably, because you can't, like, this is the doorway,
Oh,
so you can't really see in too well.
Adrian, say-
But you can,
does I use all my?
No.
that would just be half your movement to get here.
About what?
And now I can.
No, she wasn't
Yeah,
surprised. She had
so then you
disadvantage
can,
on
yeah,
of the-
And it's those
I just
two.
vanished,
Those
I didn't
two.
have,
It's just the air cock with the orange
it's
one.
just this one.
Who's that over there?
This one?
Uh-huh.
This is Leaflock, that's
That's
Willow,
me.
Nicey, Mel, and Narsil.
I've got the black wings.
Ainersil.
You know, black.
As opposed to the red wings.
These name changes, I'm trying to keep up.
Stop.
You mean the green wings?
Same fucking number.
Gotcha.
I already said they
Not
were
that
orange,
I'm
so-
rooting for the color, of course. No, I'm sure you are. Did you write course? I'm Orphelia.
What's the,
I already said what the color
what's the
was.
size
Yeah.
on the radius?
It's
Ooh.
20-foot
I got it.
cube.
20
What
foot
is
cube.
that?
20-foot cube.
It's just,
yeah, you can definitely fit that.
It shows you
Cool.
the radiuses of spells.
Oh, that's dope.
So
Shit.
that is.
Okay. All right, people.
Dex save.
Dex save. Does a 16 succeed?
It does.
He dodges out of the way of that.
Yikes.
Can we
Yo, it
just
just
fail like
fails too,
one
right?
fucking
Just
saving
failed,
throw?
doesn't
Okay, like
What the
two-thirds
fuck
of the
is
ones.
with these rolls? It's great when we're rolling well, but can we not like collectively
all my
like?
saves
The
are
problem is
wisdoms.
a good 2/3 of the ones he was rolling, he wasn't like actually rolling. He was just rolling.
Yeah, I
and
know.
then he
Shut the fuck up,
succeeded.
Dad.
So like it's not.
Why not?
He's rolling that well. Except now he did roll pretty well there.
Down.
No.
We're down.
He's back.
She's,
I don't know
she only has
anything
one.
else.
Well, now she has one. But she
I have 5
There's not
hit
really
points.
anything else I could.
Willow, you're up.
I'm gonna run up and smack an arsehole.
Not
oh, that's right, Frey. You didn't take it.
Roll to hit.
And stuff.
Nope.
like role play.
Definitely. Okay.
So the,
Protection being
wait,
good.
These guys are on the stairs. What's the rule?
I can move through my allies.
Okay, can you? Do you have
There's
to
no
stop
railing,
there?
right? Can I just hit his foot?
Yeah. So you can.
Nice.
Okay.
Protection is evil and good. You can do the thing. You can make
can do the thing.
You have advantage on your saving throws against charms.
I already have that.
Well,
Does it let you remake the save?
yes.
Yes. Does it say that? Or?
I was gonna say.
Oh, it has to be on new. Oh no. Damn, doesn't matter.
I'm gonna shoot you in the head.
It also. What? Hey.
You're right there. You
It's
touched
easier
me.
when you're unconscious, I think.
You touch me and I have to shoot my. Well, Willow's not really my friend though, is she?
You also. What?
Wait.
Yes, I am.
It does say one willing creature. He's not willing.
Well, he didn't say I have to not be willing. He just said I had to kill them.
Whoa. Consent was not given verbally to this spell.
This is a good
I can
DM.
still agree to that. I just
Follow
have to kill him.
No.
He didn't say
She
they're
cast
hostile
the spell.
towards you and you are hostile
No.
towards them.
You did
All
not
he
give verbal
said-
consent to this spell. This was not discussed beforehand. Hey, I might cast
Hey, can I cast a spell on you? Boop.
No, you
Hey,
didn't wait
you didn't
for an
say no to
answer.
that during your
That's
game,
not how
though.
consent works.
I'm on Tad's side now.
This is how consent
thanks,
works.
Listen, you did it during your game. It's only fair.
Yeah, this is exactly the
I
same
didn't
scenario.
see that it said willing creature.
I was gonna save the
I
life
didn't
of Jesse's character,
see most of that.
and you didn't let me. And Jesse's character died that fight.
Epic.
Like say he's
fail.
trying.
No.
The tables of
Consent matters, everybody.
It does.
Verbal,
consent.
knowledgeable consent. So you attempt.
Okay.
He kicks your hand away.
Can someone just kill me?
I so knew you were gonna say.
With pleasure.
Yeah.
We got two people who are.
Promise?
A lot of promising you're having people do today. Jesse has
I just want to be out of this fight.
So, what is it? Zip ties on you?
Just so optimistic about it. Okay. So there's Willow.
Then
Did
I
you
can
want to do
stop
anything with your
pretending to
bonus?
If only someone had a spell that they
No,
could
I
cast
don't have
on
anything
me.
for my bonus.
Okay.
That would make
Remember, I
me not
used
do
all of my
things.
second level spell slots
I was
trying
just asking
to
about it.
charm
Whole
someone.
person?
Yeah.
I was just asking
Reanimate a
about
corpse.
You did do that. Yep.
It can detect your
What?
thoughts.
I was asking
What?
Megan
No, you
before,
can't. You can
I was like, can
reanimate
I
a corpse?
cast charm person kind of counter?
Were you
Oh,
you considering that thing that I was doing a charm against
I thought
him?
you meant like
No.
No, it's whole person.
Yeah.
Right?
what? Hello.
Person.
Sorry, I don't have anything to help.
Oh,
Unless,
thought you were like considering it
No,
a charm.
it's not a charm.
unless you
It's
just want.
hold person
to use
specifically
charm
doesn't work
factors.
against anything.
I'm not telling you to do anything. That'd be
It's like the
metagaming.
difference. I mean, charm person, charm monster, two different spells. Hold person, hold
No,
monster.
I know.
Yeah. So
I don't even know that you have an issue.
yeah, I was just being a
You're
little
about
bit
to
of a dick.
find out. I do.
I know.
Okay, an Arsel.
Yeah, by not telling me that it didn't connect at all and had no
Well, is
effect,
he
and not that it
closest
failed,
to
but
me?
that I had
No,
a
Edward's
spell wasn't
closest to
working.
You don't really know that though.
Good luck, Edward.
Hey.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast Edward.
We do that all the time.
Yeah, he was specifically in disguise as a
hope you're
humanoid
gonna
though,
survive
so I don't think you would have leapt to
Awesome,
that
man.
conclusion. Versus,
We do that all the time when spells don't
Is that a
work.
10? I'm blind.
What do you do?
Say that like no, the spell doesn't work. Not like oh, it's not effective,
does
but like
attack
the spell doesn't connect
I have a plus 6.
to the thing that it's doing.
Now it is. Yeah. But I'm waiting for him to
No, it
answer
doesn't matter
that.
now.
I Eldritch Blast Edward.
okay,
It's a 16 to hit.
is your armor class?
Someone knocked me out.
Roll for damage.
This is friendly fire.
7 damage.
Take 7 damage. Anything with your bonus?
What happened?
Narsa, what the hell are you doing?
I'll look and be like,
Mel,
Ow!
Mel is
I
up.
like that that's all you say because it probably didn't hurt that.
Ow!
Mel is still in this fight. Mel's gonna go and try and
Megan
protect.
sounds like she's unsatisfied with the
Willow.
dungeon mastery and she
Okay.
wants to see the
Stand
manager.
by Willow and hold her attack until Devil comes down.
Okay.
Devil's still like 10
Want
feet in
someone
the
to
air,
knock me
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's up, Darky?
So she's gonna hold.
Hi, Darky.
Hi, Darky.
Darky.
She's gonna hold her
Came in
action
with a fight.
until someone
Such a
comes close to
Karen.
Willow that's bad to her.
Okay.
That includes me.
Really?
Yeah, I'm evil to her.
But yeah, but like that's a lot to attack you.
Yeah. Maybe we should roll a wisdom save to see if you can do it.
Leaf lock.
I can do it. He gives me.
So just to be clear, I can cast charm person on him to try and remove him.
That would be so confusing.
Would
It's a paradox.
Is that
No,
not a thing?
no,
Oh, I thought maybe I was
can't.
describing it.
There was a sage advice on it.
okay? What
Nope,
happens?
the predominant one, the one that's already in effect. If
The
you don't
first
cancel
one?
out, yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
That sucks.
You can't
But you give me a
you
new
can't undo a charm
command.
with another charm.
But he can give me a new command that doesn't counteract the other command.
But I can't, so just can't
no, I don't
counteract,
believe so.
Just kill this person.
Or like fly away and
Or
kill
like
other people.
run 300 feet away so you have disadvantage.
So basically, if you are charmed, you are immune to the charmed condition. Otherwise, is that like?
Close enough.
Is like you can't be charmed other than your current one. You lose that.
I don't think that was their exact wording.
Yeah.
There might be situations where there are
Okay.
things that
specifically?
Yeah.
Okay, but it has to specify. Okay. Good to know. Didn't know that one.
Balls. Okay. I will do.
What the fuck?
I will say.
I'm being given energy.
No, I was going to.
I will say if you would like, it's like two people can make an Arcana check to know about
I have +6 Arcana. I'll do a check.
charms.
Scroll down.
To figure out why I'm attacking Edward.
19.
19.
My spells.
Okay. So with charms,
It'd be me, but I'm charged.
the typically
No, but Barks can
the
already
way
have
to break
concentration.
them is there are certain spells that specifically break charms, and or like cleansing type of things. The other way to do it is if the target attacks that creature, that'll typically do it. Occasionally, charms can be broken if the person takes damage. Usually it's not a guaranteed type of thing, but that can shake the brain loose. You do know that.
Oh,
yeah.
hey, sign up.
I'm going to
No one's currently winning.
expend my remaining
Charm.
stable of energy.
Well, the
as well.
NPC's winning.
So technically I am winning because my goal is.
Spend my remaining Fey energy pool on Willow.
Okay.
We're well. How are you?
So
Sign up.
the green light of nature comes back.
You get 7 more hit points.
7 more hit points. See, practically fine.
And then
Oh,
I'm going
shit.
to cast.
That's probably all my health that you just gained
Oh, wait,
back
sorry,
right there.
Yeah. Okay, so that's my bonus action. I'm going to cast Produce Flame on, I guess, half hand. That's half hand, right? And then-
No handmade.
Well, yes. Dex save?
No. Just a regular attack roll.
Oh, you rolled a hit? Okay.
Is that a 14 hit?
No, it does not. Again, as you go to attack it, it's kind of scary, and you fire and miss. So
Are you trying to for?
it's half
Had
hand's
anything
turn.
that wasn't fire damage.
So by the way, this says, can you cast Charm Person on a creature charmed? And it says the Charm Person can target someone who is charmed by another effect, unless the effect says the target is immune.
But then what? You can target it, but then what happens to a countered charm? One says kill your friends, and the other one says run away. Well, you can't do both.
That was the end of the Sage of I know what that was the end of. Oh, that's what it said. For more. Another one says if a player is charmed by a succubus, can another player cast Suggest on the charmed player to break the spell? As Perkin said, it doesn't end the effect, it just means the poor character is under the influence of 2 creatures instead of 1.
Oh. So it's almost more confusing.
Okay, it would be more confusing, but
Yeah, but then you still.
yeah, I would.
There are certain situations where you physically
Can't
can't
be
do both
directly
things.
opposite.
Yeah.
I agree.
Well, we can debate the rule. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
complicated.
we can masturbate the rule.
Okay,
That's what he said.
not quite. But okay. He will fire a bolt of energy, one at Willow.
Oh, Willow
and
needed
another
energy,
one
right?
At Nicey.
No! It was a joke.
Okay, Willow, that's a 21 to hit. Nicey, that's an 18 to hit.
Fuck you!
But
But what? Are you asking about mage armor?
no, you didn't prepare shield today.
Nope, I didn't.
Okay, Willow,
Shield increases your AC by 5.
you
That's a
take
reaction to
forgot.
7 points of damage.
I didn't move anything from last time.
Nicey, you take 11 points of damage.
Oh, great. Great.
You're not down, are you?
Not yet. Very close.
Okay. So that's his turn. Nicey, you're up.
Fuck you!
Whoa, not very nice.
This is why
How
we called
rude.
you No Hand Man.
You missed a lot in the last couple sessions.
Now you're just No Hand.
So upset.
She's not nice though.
No Hand. Something. I don't know what you are, but you have no hand. Haha.
Oh.
She is now mean.
Is that your joke?
Sure, that's my joke.
For
For Tasha's hideous laughter.
Is that where you're going? Okay.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Okay.
I wasn't even trying to do it as that. Oh, thanks for hosting us, sign up.
Thank you, sign up.
15.
Fuck you, yeah. You're good.
So
Does it say you at least giggle? I feel like that
He does giggle.
Let's see at least.
No,
I'm sorry with
he
these
just
saves.
flips you around.
Damn it!
Just fuck you.
Okay.
Okay.
I forgot to
How's
host
he
us.
looking? Can I tell?
How is he looking? No one's touched him.
No one's touching. I
No,
touched him.
He got
He
hit
looks
with an
real
Eldritch
cute.
Blast.
He looks real cute.
For 16 damage. How much did you do?
One thing.
Okay, alright.
So he
Zero!
got a scorch mark on his armor. Or a blast mark.
Can't tell.
Did you spit take?
So close. So close.
No hand Dan.
Tad, is there liquid on the floor?
I'm Dirty Dan.
Let the record show there is no liquid on the floor.
Sorry, we're having a hot mess moment
Doesn't appear
here.
to be, actually.
This
Surprisingly
seems like a
enough.
partially
Like, can we say that in, like, a
fiendish type
DM kind
charm,
of
which would, in my
perspective?
opinion, can override a conventional charm
Yeah.
spell.
Easy enough.
What do you mean?
I
Charm
would
that
like
an arson under?
to wild shape.
Wild shape. You do so.
Wonderful.
What do you want to turn into? We don't have very many options, but you can still turn into anything.
You could turn it into what?
Your options
we just
for
don't have many
figures
options
are-
to turn
What
into
did we
figures.
learn last time? That was
Maybe
really
we should
good.
get more. I want to
think
get more
we made you like-
figures.
What is that?
Let's get one of
I
every.
certainly support buying minis, but
I really want to get.
Just get one
Even
of
if it's just
everything.
for the group, because I don't really need to keep them at my house.
I
No, there's
would
one
like
better
to
for
be
combat.
what they call a brown bear.
Who's
a
they?
brown bear.
What the? Well, you know.
What do you think looks closest
The
to a brown?
these.
Oh, this one.
These of the world.
Yeah, next
Oh
episode.
no, that's
I
not what you
almost
get.
bought
Is that
a
a Yeti?
bear. I need to
We
get
do have a
yes.
bear, we just don't have it here.
You see our one.
Oh, we do?
creatures.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Well, you do see our one.
Kraus, at some point, we
I
need to
still
sit
have an
down and get a
action,
list of the
right?
minis we have, and I want to buy
yes,
a bunch for
because
them.
you are.
I do have a list of all the minis that I have.
Of course.
So Imarsol had just attacked you.
Provide that.
Yeah, bitch.
He's right in
That's
front of
not
you.
what we're missing.
Yeah, what do you want to fucking do? What are you gonna do?
Make a spreadsheet.
I'm gonna, if it doesn't take up an action, I'm just gonna growl.
It's kind of
at
hard
him,
to do
and
that,
then
we'll
I'm gonna
talk.
go around.
Quantity.
That's a free action.
It's
It's hard to find
go
the
around him,
individual
'cause he's
ones.
currently an
because they're
enemy.
He
usually
can hop
sold
over
as-
the railing.
You could hop over the railing.
gotcha.
You might take some
You
fall
can,
damage,
they
but you
tend to
can
be more
hop over the
expensive.
railing.
Because each one has
okay.
a
Let's have a
rarity.
list.
I've got the help.
So you
Yeah, Sean,
hop
I'm
down,
learning so much.
Willow,
Yeah, you are.
right next to you. He
starfish.
turns into a bear and just hops down and hits the ground next to you. You take 1 point of fall damage.
1 point. Alright.
And you die.
What's that?
But yes, you hop down. Anarsel, I will leave it up to you, but you could get an opportunity attack. You are not forced to.
I've missed.
Okay.
Wait, I don't get to
So
that.
this is a
that,
big
that was
room.
My action hop.
No, no,
Cat,
that what?
This is a big. This is high ceilings.
Yeah. Yeah.
How
So
high?
the ceilings are 15 feet. So 3 squares.
What a perfect solution. He's still in the air, right?
Yes.
Look at you!
Oh, he's in the air.
He is.
It's wonderful.
But you are
You
currently
mean
tall
fly.
enough. You can hit him.
Just hit him.
melee.
Okay.
Because he's
I just
2
used, I think,
squares,
for-
and then
I think for
him.
Willow.
You are 2 squares
In a
tall.
little case.
So you can hit him.
Okay.
Everybody else is too short.
Kind of almost works.
I am going
I had
to
no idea what you
go
were
for
doing.
what they call a multi-attack.
You do so.
I love these
Right,
names.
right.
I want to be
It's going to.
It's in the Discord, Leah.
Okay. I'll just roll.
Your attacks are not magic, correct?
No.
Okay.
I'll move the camera
Oh,
just
awesome.
slightly.
So, first one to hit is
Right now, just, you're just looking
yeah,
at markers.
15.
That misses.
Okay, second one to hit 18 on.
That also misses.
What?
He's got a lot of.
No, wait,
armor.
18 on dice plus what?
Oh, wait,
plus,
18 on the
sorry,
dice.
18 on
Oh.
the dice plus 6.
Yeah, that'll
So
hit.
20,
Yeah, okay.
24.
Sorry, I missed the on the dice part of it.
I was gonna say, I was like, Tad, how the fuck?
I was like, no, it's not too unreasonable. It's just
I was like, I hit it with an Eldritch Blast. I think I got like a. I don't even know.
You actually you got unnecessarily high on the
Oh, yeah,
Eldritch
that's
Blast. I
right.
think you got
Then I
like a
rolled
24 to
19.
hit.
So I'm gonna,
But yeah, you haven't narrowed down his armor class since almost no one's attacked it.
That's not true. We attempted to attack him.
Successfully.
We just didn't.
I'm gonna swipe with my claw and hit 12 damage, slashing damage.
Okay. It does seem like your claws don't do quite as much as you'd hoped, but it does sink in and you get some like these dark red blood droplets on your hand, just kind of
I'm a bear,
unnaturally
so
dark. But
I'm a bear, motherfucker. Look it up.
okay, Willow.
Sorry, guiding bolt.
Okay.
I was like in my head.
Okay.
I nat 20.
I figured you were. Oh, you did?
Yes.
Nice.
Look at this first fucking roll of damage. What is this garbage?
You want my d6s? They were like
to roll
4s and
again?
5s and 6s.
Well, I am because
Because you're nat 20. Yep. Yeah, so you look up at him and fire this bolt at him.
There we go.
Okay.
Oh, it's how they're together.
That's 3.
Oh shit.
What kind of damage?
25 points of radiant damage.
25. So you just look up and blast with this energy. And it hits him and he just recoils and slams back into the ceiling. As the just pure amount of energy that hits him, and this like hole is opened up in his armor. And he just looks down at you furious.
It's hot.
And I believe the next person has advantage to hit. Yeah. Like guiding bolt?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, I think that's a guiding bolt.
There's no chest in here, right?
No.
They walked straight in from the outside into this room.
Yeah.
There was no other room upstairs.
There's stairs that went straight down since the door opened.
What?
She doesn't know where her shit is.
Oh, actually, yes, sorry. There are, there's a table here and there are shelves
Thank
above
God.
them, that you can see, your sword is on, like, a top shelf there.
She was like, great, all my shit's
Yeah,
gone.
sorry, I was like, yeah, it was in here.
Is my shield also over there?
Yes.
I want my shield.
Okay. You...
I know Jesse kept me up all night last night.
Can't imagine that.
Over...
Want you all to know that I pulled in
and
25 driveway last time and
Okay,
found 2
yeah,
people
so you
in a
go
car.
one more to, like, sort of hop up slightly on it to pull down the shield.
Oh.
Wait, what?
When I pulled
The
into
sword
driveway
will, like,
last
fall and
We were in
hit
my car. You were in the backseat.
where, like, it's on the table, basically. When you pull down the shield, it's sitting on it.
We
So.
were really making out.
Would like my armor class over here.
so I couldn't figure out
Now-
where
Thank you, sign up.
Slightly
I
better
like this
than it
hat
was.
too.
it's nice.
Christmas.
We just
Okay.
got it. It's Christmas.
An Arsel.
Oh boy, I'm gonna shoot that big brown bear. Motherfucker.
Can someone smack him
16.
Yeah, I'm gonna-
What's a bear's
I'm gonna hit
AC?
him after.
15?
with a spell?
Find out.
Okay.
My AC is. Wow. That is.
Because I thought about it, but like I
Yeah,
didn't
you
really
hit.
have a lot.
Yeah,
but
bears aren't known for their armor. They're big and pretty easy to hit.
9 damage.
But, you know, they have a lot of hit points.
9.
You know how it
Use this Jedi mind trick. Give me that hat.
Okay.
I think they liked the movie though.
Mel's up.
Ooh, Mel still can't reach this dude because he's flying, right?
Yeah.
Mel is going to still protect Willow and hold her attack until he moves down.
Okay. I was over here to protect Willow.
Yep.
You have a dog with you.
Great.
Leaf lock.
Now, you said because she did the guiding bolt, next person to attack him has advantage.
Yes. The next attack. So you're rolling the attack roll as opposed to he's rolling the save.
Okay, because
Do you have
I'm
anything that's not fire damage?
That's the problem I'm having.
cantrip. No.
You don't have anything that's not fire damage?
I only have wisdom saving if I don't use fire.
Well,
no,
you do
though.
Witch's Bolt.
Witch's Bolt.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Sorry, that's the only thing I have though.
You do it level 1, 2, and that's automatic damage each time, too. Witch's Bolt stays concentration, so it stays attached to him.
Oh,
So if you hit him
problem is I'm
once,
hitting units. So.
and you can automatically do damage to me as well.
But not because which is
But I want to let you know that I'm immune to lightning damage. No, I'm kidding.
I knew you were kidding.
This charm does actually come with immunity to all damage.
Yeah.
That's,
Oh, you
Fuck yes.
great charm.
Okay.
that's permanent.
I really am.
As
It's
is-
permanent.
as is
Ted,
the charm.
thank you. Merry Christmas. I'm immune to all damage. He said it here. You heard it. It's canon. Fuck all of you.
As is the charm. It's permanent.
You
it's
just
not
want to kill all of
breakable.
us. You
now
have no
are
friends
evil.
anymore.
That's fine. I'll kill my friends and go on a fun adventure by myself.
I don't think that's how it
You're
works.
gonna serve Orcus
I
now
quit.
forever. That's permanent.
I've already signed a deal with the devil. You're making me sign another one without my consent, Dad?
Yep.
Ridiculous.
This one's for the
So
demon.
you'd be
You're playing
immune
both
to my
sides.
Jedi mind trick. Yeah, sign up wanted to Jedi mind trick you into doing that.
Oh, yeah, it only works on
I mean, you're gonna have
less
advantage,
well-minded
but, like, you're still
people,
gonna do half of it.
which I am not.
Should have a better chance.
So what are you going with?
Okay. I'm going to cast Produce Flame on an Arsel.
Oh.
Ooh.
I'm immune to fire damage.
What is
Roll it up.
No, you're not.
I was gonna hit you.
Come on, roll high, roll high. God damn it.
No, Jesse.
It's 11.
Okay. He fires at you, and your friend, who you thought was your friend, just
Dude, what are you
attacked you.
doing? I want to kill you so bad.
How dare he, this little bastard!
Once this bear's dead, I'm coming for you.
Half hand.
Should the DM be instigating?
Yes. Half hand will look at you, Willow, because that hurt a lot, and fire 2 firebolts at you. The first one,
I'm gonna go down
you will
to
pick the shield up.
19
and
armor
one
class,
move-
Ted.
You will pick the shield up, and in one motion, pull it up, and then BAM! It slams into the shield, and it's like, okay, that one was helpful. The second one, you sort of dazed look, and it smacks you right in the face with fire.
What the fuck?
That was an 18 plus stuff, so
Plus stuff, whatever stuff ends up being.
Stuff's more than
13
one, so.
points of fire
Are
damage.
you sure?
Yeah, I'm
Night, night.
I hope everyone
What was
has
it?
stuff.
Wait, what was the damage?
I'm out again.
You're down?
She only had like 5 minutes.
I fucking can't.
Um,
I'm gonna be down right after you.
nicey.
I had no
I'm
hit
going
points at the
to-
start. I had no hit points going through. I'm down all of my high level spell slots.
But not out.
I'm
But
gonna
you were
hit you.
very useful this fight, despite all of that. I mean,
You were.
you've
Thank
done the
fucking
most
God.
damage to it.
We've only hit him twice.
Shooting?
You, I'm hitting you with
that
Firebolt.
That hits me.
We've only hit him 3 times, and that was at half damage.
Yeah. You still taking out half his health because of the attack you did. Great.
Just 5, I think.
You don't add anything to that.
Okay.
Plus 1. 6.
Oh, right, 6.
Wait, are you attacking him?
I hit an Arsel.
Successfully?
Connected. Yes.
Okay.
I figure we need someone back since I'm gonna go down shortly.
Okay.
And ours.
On Arsel, reroll the save. You do have advantage because
No, because I am unconscious.
No.
Oh, thank
Resist
God.
saves because
Jesus Christ.
Your thing
He's like so done.
I'm so defeated.
I'm fucking
I am
counting out.
17.
so defeated.
17. You as you what did you hit him with?
Firebolt.
Okay. She blasts you with fire. You jerk back. You did roll the damage, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay. And
He's just like hitting his boot.
burn. Like
There's fire on me!
you put your boobs out quickly, and then it just burned you. And that just sort of like brought your mind back to itself, and you just kind of shake it off. And you were like,
Nicey,
"Oh
what's
my
wrong
God."
with you? Why does that bear have arrows in him?
You've been hitting
Oh, wait. I
Edward.
Why does that bear have force damage on him?
Can I still reach
Yeah, you
the
can.
big bad?
You have advantage.
I do?
Yeah, you have advantage on the big guy.
Yes.
Yep.
Yas.
Yeah. Only the first attack, though. Only the first attack.
You got this.
Okay.
Yeah,
Running
it's
over
not
you.
concentration.
Yep. No, I was thinking more. Didn't he try to? No, he failed to.
I'm sending Poziva.
He didn't get the. Yeah,
Yeah, no, well, he
fixed,
tried
you
to
don't
get a
need to hurt me.
Narso.
yeah I know. That's.
Yeah.
Put
I'm
that
gonna
down.
go for another
Yeah.
multi.
Okay. Which one are you going for first? Because that one has advantage.
Yeah, only roll 2 at a time,
Yeah,
just so you know which
Okay.
one.
Otherwise, you're
So,
gonna be yes.
I'm gonna do
All wrong.
Yeah.
my bite first.
Bite first. Okay.
Alright, it's gonna be two nat 20s. What?
Okay.
Well, Leo has all of the good rolls for tonight, so thank
There
you.
you
That's not
go.
going to happen again.
Thank you.
It's like double net 20.
Holy
Your dice needed
shit.
a
You
rest.
could have had
Alright.
disadvantage and you still would have
So-
got
No one heard what I said.
Oh, your video's paused.
Jesus.
So how does that work again?
It's
It's a
You
critical
take
now?
how many
Yeah,
dice
so-
are you rolling for bite?
1d8.
So roll 2d8.
2d8. So yeah, 2d8.
D8. 11 plus 4, 15 damage on the first one.
15 damage. Okay, so you just sink your teeth into his leg, and he's just like, "Grr," and he pulls it out. But as he does, he sort of like rips his leg out of your mouth, and, like does extra like just damage to his leg as he like pulls back, and you're like
An
still.
unprepared lobotomy.
So yeah, like you get a pretty good chunk of his leg out there.
Did it hurt as much as it should have?
It didn't. I mean, his skin seems to still be like resisting
So gross.
your damage slightly. But still did a pretty good amount of damage.
Alright, let's go for the claws now.
Yeah.
You got this, Edward.
He's just making this guy harder.
We've been over this like 6 times now.
No. That was just from slapping my nipples.
What?
That was
Yeah.
What do you mean you don't
14 to
have
I
hit,
don't
that won't
have
hit.
it. I'm
14.
not a
14 to hit?
subscriber.
Yeah, so as you pull back, you swing at
How
him,
many
and he's at
times
this
do I
point a little bit more wary of you and like pulls out of the way. He had been like too busy celebrating on his victory of like knocking Willow unconscious, so
Yeah, he was like partying over
yeah,
there.
it was like whoop, whoop. And Willow, death save.
Oh, hold on, I got a concentration check.
I fucking
I lost Dex
Okay.
when she hit me with fire.
Oh, I didn't know
Wow.
that was you that
Wait, really?
did that crap.
I rolled a 4.
Way to go. And Ursula, you're
You
up.
didn't know if you're a sub, you get leaf
I'm gonna cast Hex on the demon.
Why you should be
you-
a sub.
Have a second spell?
I'm a ranger.
Rangers get hex?
No, but
Hunter's
I'm
Mark?
also a warlock.
Hunter's Mark? Or
No, you can cast Hex using ranger spell slots.
I don't think you can. Warlocks are separate.
Their pack slots are separate. You can use those spells and use them as
Oh, you can?
yeah. 'Cause if they're the same level spells, yeah.
Hope so. That's
If
what
you,
we did. for the
if you
entire
click,
team
instead of clicking off a spell slot, if you click the cast button,
Yeah, it'll use. I can choose which cast. I can cast using my ranger spell slot or my
Okay.
X spell
I will
slot.
trust D&D Beyond
But-
this one because I
If
did.
Yeah,
I become
that
like
was
a,
my-
if
I
I
was like,
become a
oh,
level
like,
10,
I'm
if
done
I
with
become a level 10 warlock and I have a 4th level spell,
Evil made it.
I can only use the pack slot because I don't have it as
Evil's made our
Okay.
movies.
spell slot level.
Yeah,
So you
I
have
put
to-
that.
okay.
You have
You
more
just have to
made
have
by
that level
Evil.
of spell slot.
It's good to know.
I can also use
I
ranger
credit
spells to
the
use the pack
artist.
slot.
what? Oh, you said
Okay.
it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
said
they're
it in
just
the chat.
separate spells.
They're just separate spell slots.
I'm trying to
yeah.
get more points so I
Cool.
can put the hat back
You
on.
do so.
Cast it again
Or is it gone
Okay.
now?
on him.
Hats.
Same thing, strength checks.
I think they're still here.
I just crossed it out.
That sucks for you.
Or wait, can I show them?
I feel so bad for you. Show what? Who?
You go to your.
You should.
Oh, I could have.
Disadvantage on all your attacks forever.
I guess temporarily.
You have a limit, right? You
Yeah.
put the hat on him.
24 hours.
Wait, but
okay.
hold on. I have to attack first.
Oh, I didn't know you were attacking.
It's my turn. Come
I didn't know
on,
you were talking,
Leah.
Ian.
Yeah. So I hex him and then I'm going to. Actually, I'm going to shoot him with my bow.
Okay. You pull out your bow
Yeah, do it.
and fire.
17.
17. As you fire, you hit the side of his armor and it hits off, ricochets, and sinks into the wall about 10 feet up. That's going to be annoying to get.
Jesus.
That sucks. That's my action, bonus action, and I'll move to Willow. And
You do
I'll shoot her in the
Sorry.
face.
Oh, okay.
Finish the job.
Cool. I'll let you do that.
Not ask that.
I'll let you attack as a free action if you want to kill him. Okay, Mel.
Sweet vengeance. This bitch finally gets what's
Oh,
coming
Mel
to
is
her.
going to. He's still up in the air.
Oh, yeah.
This motherfucker.
Sit on me.
Mel is licking Willow's
This is
wounds.
just
No, Mel's going to now.
She was basically my question.
Can what?
Can Mel do a medicine check?
No.
She can.
You don't know her life.
She can apply pressure to the wound with her paws.
She makes her own turn.
I'm not gonna be good at it, but like.
Can Mel sit on top of Willow to like shield her body?
Oh.
Sure.
I like that Sean just shuts it down. No.
And
Even a little bit.
or Mel will like stand
Not
over
even a
her
little bit.
and hold her attack in case he comes close. But she's on top of her to protect any
Okay.
bolty things. Mel just counts as 3/4 cover.
Don't crush my doggy dreams.
I'm okay with
I'm
yeah.
sorry, what kind of dreams are you having?
Don't judge my dreams.
Oh, I think, yeah.
A lot
I
of
already
judgment
have it.
here.
I probably did.
I'll say.
Yeah,
No, I just clicked modify. It wouldn't let me
it's right there.
Yeah, I just did
It's terrible.
No, but I
Yeah.
did that before.
Well, we took
No,
the,
I know we did that.
I don't think there was
every day.
no, there was one that could moved in for that.
We need more nails.
Yeah, we're preferably
Yep.
just like
Okay.
go
I just
Power
got some
Leaf lock.
Rangers.
Awesome.
He's lost.
Your mom.
As my
He's leafy.
Mom's getting more points in it.
bonus.
Points faster.
So bonus action.
Same with VIP.
I'm also subscribed, so I don't know because you get 2 times
Shit.
for being a sub.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Healing Spirit at 2nd level. I guess it's the only level I really could cast that.
Oh,
And I'm
fuck
going
yeah.
to conjure a little spirit of a bird, and I'm gonna have it go towards Willow. And at the start of your
Healing.
turn,
Okay.
you'll gain 1d6 hit points.
Okay. Is that
It's
that a class
concentration.
Concentration. No, it's a
Oh,
spell.
it's a spell?
It's a
Okay.
real, yeah.
okay?
And
That's
as
cool.
anyone,
pretty
who starts,
great.
anyone who starts
Healing
their turn there
spirit.
also
Okay.
gets
Don't worry.
1d6.
Brighton will still have it.
Cool. I just had
Unless
told
she
the
already. Does she have it right? I don't know. Well, she has access to it. I just don't know if she has it.
Yeah, I was like, I think you're about at the level. Like,
No, yeah. I just don't. I don't know if I have it prepared at the moment.
okay.
How long does the edit last?
One day, like 24 hours.
24 hours. Yeah.
You would also, so after Leaflock's turn.
Well, it's just his bonus action.
Oh, that's just bonus action. Okay.
Yep, and then as I guess as
Yeah, you might as
So
well.
it's at the start of
yeah, I'll do
Willow's
at the start of her turn.
start of her turn. Okay.
Yep, and I'll do produce flame on half hand, I guess.
On a Narsa.
I don't know.
Hey guys, I'm okay. What the?
22 to hit.
Ooh!
Okay,
22
hello.
to hit. That'll hit.
I would hope
Sure
so.
fucking hope so. Well, an
Wow, we've
18
narrowed it
hit.
down to either 26, 23, 22. That's it. It's as low down as we've ever hit them.
21.
Yep. Somewhere between.
But an
you
18
hit with
doesn't
a
hit, so
21.
it's between a 19 and a 22.
You got an
Or
18.
a
Oh, you got an
I didn't
18.
hit
Okay, that's
4
right.
points.
4 points. Okay.
Well, it means he's got a bonus.
That's a great emote. What is
So
that?
Oh my god, I love that. Does that fucking say daddy?
If you hover over,
does,
if you
but I
hover
don't-
over, you can
Yes.
see it. Oh, I
But I don't know.
I'll do it.
Where do I get
Oh,
The channel tag.
okay.
K-pop. Go.
So
I don't know them.
as you
It's a great.
are finished with your turn, you fire off the fire. It doesn't seem to quite be able to burn his skin very well, but it definitely does something. You will notice a small, red, devilish-looking creature appear next to Willow.
Oh, yeah.
And you notice it
Please.
basically start like just as it like starts patching up her wounds
Please.
and like is just like wrapping some of the like more grievous injuries, and you
He's
are
my favorite.
stabilized.
He's my favorite. Oh, he's my
like,
brand new favorite.
Who is what? What I missed?
But yeah, so there's this small
My new best
devilish looking
friend.
creature.
Oh, I know who.
Yeah, you know who it is. I told 2 of them at least.
Okay.
Not, in
it's-
character.
Jesse wasn't listening.
appearance wise, this is what it looks like.
Oh my
That's
God,
my
I
new
would be
best
thinking
friend.
that's
Love
gonna go
it.
kill somebody.
We're so fucking
Yep,
dead.
it shows up and then starts patching up wounds.
Familiar for the win.
So, which is
Yep.
not. Ah, shit.
The chat just called it out.
What? Oh, cool.
Well, I told Sean, so.
Yep. I accidentally hit the power button on my computer. That's
Hey,
what happened there. I was like, ah, shit.
It wouldn't be our stream without technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties!
Wow.
Oh, we can put Evil's thing up.
Cool.
That was my exact thought.
Yep, so that was his turn. Half Hand's
I need
turn.
to start
They don't
using
have-
that.
He's going to, and good thing I remember his stats and have his
They don't
AC
have
written down.
faces.
Oh, you're
So,
right, because it's string archery.
We're good. Also, Mike,
Which
push
I
come
have
back.
for
Okay,
battle buttons.
so
I need to start putting scenes on.
gonna attack you.
No, thank
Didn't
you.
like you.
I'm literally gonna die.
Who? Huh? Who's attacking?
No.
Gonna throw
No,
one
he
attack
loves-
at you. One attack
What
at
if I
you.
like wink at him?
Oh,
Is he
the
gonna
devil
like
guy.
not
Yep.
kill me?
I'm glad he likes me, even though I'm the only one doing damage. That's great.
Hey.
Fantastic.
Hey,
I did damage to
I
him.
did probably 2
I haven't hit him
He's been doing healing shit. Don't like that.
Yeah, that's fair. But I didn't do anything. If you think.
12 to hit?
No! Yes! Fuck yes! I
He's got a second one.
No, does someone
No, he's
else
firing him.
Oh shit!
He's splitting them up. 17 to hit?
Okay.
Mage armor yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, by now?
Wait, no.
Yeah.
Oh,
You mark skin on yourself.
Well, right.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna have
that's a
it marked.
I know
16
what you're
AC.
It's a 16.
I thought it was just overall.
Oh, Discord. We don't have
I was
the
thinking
group one
16
set up,
plus dex,
like
but
the
that's not
channel one
correct.
set up yet, but we're getting it set up, and then we'll post that link.
12
when we
points of
have
fire damage
it. It's not ready to go
as
yet.
he hits you with his fire bolt.
No. There we go.
'Cause it would be nice to get that going. Our
Oh, you
group
sent your
Discord.
minis to
That was
the...
passive
Is that
aggressive.
targeted?
No,
That was pretty fucking.
Because it felt pretty targeted.
100% not.
literally stared
sure-
at
you
her. The
stared
person that
right
was
at me.
controlling
Honestly,
her.
it's because I keep thinking the camera's over there.
If you want the
So what's happening is I have no fucking idea how to set one of these.
I know how
I'm
to.
trying, and Leah
No one told me they
never
needed help.
decided that
one
she
told
would
me they needed
offer,
help.
even though
No
I've
one told me-
said multiple times I don't know how to set.
I don't remember this
I have it
conversation.
partially set up. It's partially
Okay,
set
I'm
up.
happy to help. I didn't know there was an issue.
Hey,
It's fine.
I remember.
All right, we set up
Jesse
soon.
knew. What?
One of the few things
what
I
happened?
remember.
That I'm
set up
working,
the
I was working on
Discord.
Discord and I have it partially set up.
have
It's like,
everyone in-
I have
I
it
told
set
her
up
to
for
just set up the
us.
bots
It's just a
and
matter of
stuff.
making sure that I have everything set.
I told her to talk to you.
Other
to set up
people.
the bots
Or
and
us.
stuff.
Nicey.
Because all the cast member stuff is
That was
all of our
fucking
permissions
rude,
are
no
set.
hand.
All right, everything that
He
we
flips
can
you off.
access is okay.
I'm gonna attempt witch bolt again.
Go for it. Roll to hit.
At first or second level.
Second. 16? Yeah.
Plus 6,
22.
22. That'll hit.
So 2d12.
Narrow its armor class down one more, I think.
20 what hit?
22 hit.
No, that was the last one we had.
Blind.
Oh,
Thank you.
well.
Yeah, we just had the last one was the
I
22.
have another.
Oh, was that a first or a second level spell?
Second.
Second.
12 and 8, 20.
20. Okay, so it does
well.
seem as the lightning hits that it sort of dissipates some of it and it doesn't fully
Have it up, let me
take the lightning damage, but it does take some damage there.
Great, you got
all the stuff I have, though.
I know.
How much? We don't know how much.
We went from
says that
like,
it's like
here's some
half.
spiders to here are these things and nothing you do works.
What'd you say?
We went from like
Works
spiders to
somewhat.
this
It's not
crap.
immune.
Okay. Well, that's, I guess.
He is
that's
looking very injured at this point.
Oh,
good. Take that.
Let's go.
Fucking
Fucking
hate
damn.
you. I mean, what?
Okay.
Oh, wait. No, we also want to draw you guys as the gang from Scooby-Doo.
Edward.
Yes.
Only if I'm Scrappy-Doo.
Alright.
Let me
Let's do another.
I want to be.
I don't have advantage anymore.
What are they called?
that was just on the first attack last.
Oh,
The Hex Girls?
We want to be the Hex Girls.
We want to be the Hex Girls.
That's what we are. We're the Hex Girls.
the Hex Girls.
I fucking love that episode. No other episode matters.
No.
Please, yes to all of that.
Edward tries to go for a bite, like right for the ankle, and he just
We're gonna say
the half hand just like yanks it out the way.
Yeah, he just yanks up his foot and just kicks you in the face. Doesn't do any damage, but like just
Ow.
kicks you in the face.
And then I get angry and I go for a reckless swipe right over his head.
Yep, you were just a little dizzy from that time he kicked you in the head. You don't even remember when that was, but it was,
And I just look
rough.
rough in shame, and that is my turn.
Nobody saw it, don't worry.
Honestly, with my passive perception, I probably didn't see any of it.
Willow,
I'm happy.
you heal for whatever amount?
4 additional points.
God bless you.
So your eyes fly open, and above you, you see an imp who's like looking down at you. And he's like, "Ah, you're up. Good.
And a little spirited bird.
Ah, happy to help." And by that, I mean, I'm not happy to help. Why'd you have to call me in here?
I didn't call you. Can I, like, I want to hold my hand up for, like, a little high five.
He rolls his eyes.
Yeah!
That was worth everything. I want an image of that. you kind of not really up.
He's like, he's just like, rolls his eyes, smacks you.
The fact that he did it anyway, I'll take it.
Yeah, he's just like, ugh.
Your headphones died.
I'll stand up.
You do so.
Dazed and confused. It's 15 feet. 5, 10, 15. I want to go next to Nicey.
See. There.
No, on between her and
Welcome to the
Arsel.
splash zone. I keep getting hit.
Cool.
Yep.
Aim the blast on your head. Cool.
Wait, hold on. Let me just double check. If I know how that spell that what's his face cast works. Nope. Okay. I just moved out of that healing. So, oops, sorry. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay, roll it up. Rolling up.
How fucked up does Nicey look?
I look
Pretty
fucked up.
darn.
Oh shit, yeah.
It's not that. The thing is, though, with as few hit points as I have, I think the second I'm touched, I look pretty fucked up.
Yeah, it's like, she did get smacked like once, but
Yeah,
she's
I'm
almost
gonna cast
dead.
Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
It's okay.
Nicey looks pretty fucked up. Ah, she's fine. Walk it off.
19.
19. That hits.
There it is! I was actually really hopeful. I was like, oh, we can find out what the fuck his armor class is.
So, yeah, he looks at you and just glares, and your hand wavers, but you do manage to just hit it right in the side of the shoulder.
Okay, should not have switched over those dice.
But you did.
12 points of radiant damage.
Well, with that, he is very fucked up from that blast that just hit his shoulder and just sort of blew out. Like, his whole shoulder has like this almost hole in it at this point that is just leaking this like dark blackish type blood. As he just reels back, and it also went back and like hit part of his wing, and he seems to be having a little bit of trouble flying and staying up. Anarsel,
I'm
as
going
he sort of
to
struggles and is just like
Eldritch
holding on to
Blast
the...
him.
Okay. He looks back, and you can see at this point he starts to have a look of panic in his eye. How'd the attack go?
Eldritch Blast. Oh, wait.
No, like, how'd it go? Did you roll well? Did
Oh,
you
I know. I remember
how'd things go, you know? Did you
30,
hit?
20.
Did you miss?
Yeah!
You hit. How'd you do on some
Beta.
damage?
Get it. How do you want to do this, Beta? How do you...
I don't believe that that's
Wanna
what Tad
do-
said, but okay.
That is not what I
I'm
said.
speaking it into existence.
You speak it.
Someone told
14.
me.
Little birdie, your imp.
How do you want to do
Yeah!
Man,
I know, like, I'm pretty sure, unless you roll crap.
I just want to look right up at him and
How do we
aim my
want
Eldritch
to
Blast right at his
do
face.
this? Yeah,
Okay. He
that
looks
jump.
down at you, trying to just glare down and like distract you a little bit, and you just turn with a rage of someone who is just charmed and forced to attack their friends. You fire this bolt of energy that you all kind of watch go in almost slow motion. It goes up, slams into his head, and just blows his head out the back and splatters across the ceiling as he falls forwards onto the bear that is right there that just sort of like hits him off to the side as he hits the ground. And it is quiet for a moment. And
Narsil sucks up some of that life energy into himself.
Yeah, nice.
and then you hear the imp say, "Ah, good.
Rip.
You got rid of that thing. He was a pain."
No doubt.
What do you mean? You've been living with him?
Oh, no, of course not. Why would I live with him?
roommates?
No! I don't live with that. That's gross.
What was that?
It was half hand. Didn't you? The hand. It was half of it.
Was he? I don't
He
know.
like goes over and he lifts up half hand. He's got half his hand.
Some kind of
Half hand.
I'm gonna kill it.
No, don't you dare.
Chicago ass.
What is
Half
it?
hand.
An imp,
Why is it here?
because he's helping us.
Helping.
I
Yes.
go
He
and I
just
cast.
shoved half of a hand in my face.
Half hand.
I get it.
I go and I cast Cure Wounds on
Fourth time the charm with her.
on Willow.
That's how it feels. Being with you sometimes.
I feel like
yeah.
being with an imp.
Wait, actually, you can move your thingy.
I could.
He just waved that hand in my face.
I could. It's
Yeah.
already on
And
her
you do
at the moment.
drugs on missions.
No,
Do
she
I
moved out.
wave it in your face?
out of it?
I don't think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
See, I've never done drugs on mission with you.
Because it'll keep going for a minute.
Is this
Yeah.
your first
So
mission?
And every
You
round
have
it
it.
does 6.
Are we?
Got your back.
Are we out of an?
Yeah, we're
I'm gonna kill
nobody's
it.
dying. So unless nobody's
I'm
dying.
fucking.
I.
So I cast Cure Wounds on Nicey, and he's gonna move his healing spirit.
Yeah, so I could do that up to
Okay.
5. I guess what 5? No.
Well, you figure
How
you'd
long
have
does it
to
last?
move
It's a
it.
minute.
It lasts a minute.
Oh, okay. You can do a
So-
good amount of healing because it's only been what, like
So it'd be
2-3
5d6,
5d6.
Okay.
right? Because a minute is how many rounds
That's
of
10.
combat?
It's 10.
The imp's
Oh,
name, I
so
don't
it'd
think
be,
we know
it'd
yet.
be like 7.
96.
It'd be like 7.
Grouse.
Well,
We
it's
don't know
already
the imp's name
been
yet, right?
2 rounds, 1 round to
I
move
do
it, so
know.
8d6.
Yeah, I just meant that we didn't.
That is a
No,
shit ton of
Evil was
healing out of
asking.
combat.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked out of
Yes.
combat. Man.
Like,
It's fantastic.
Yes.
So it's targeted?
It's a
Yeah.
5-foot.
It's a 5-foot like square.
Yeah.
Okay.
You stand in the square.
Just
So
stand
it's at the
square.
start of your turn?
Yeah.
You heal.
Oh, so you can
11
swap
hit
that
points.
out too.
You're back to
Oh,
max.
Thank you.
That's
That's
terrible.
Well,
Yeah.
yes, you have to start your turn. Okay, I guess you can't
That's
then.
beautiful.
Okay.
So it's like to have no.
Yeah. No.
Okay. Yeah,
Well, it
so
depends
start.
if he moves it. So, like, if someone gets to the start of their turn, and then he goes, and he can move it to the next person, and then at the start of their turn, so
They
he
get
could
it
theoretically, yeah.
Yeah, so you could a little bit, but you can't get it consistently
Knife
on
and
2
daddy.
Yes.
Just
Okay.
Knife and daddy.
Wow. Wow.
What?
Okay.
I made a whole fucking command to say
29.
Leah is your dad.
What?
29.
29?
29.
Oh, I don't need that much, thank you.
Oh my.
I know we both just healed him for full health. She's back at full now.
But I only have 20 hit points to start with.
No
So it's
one-
not that hard.
No one has asked the imp's name yet because they don't care.
No, I was
Except
gonna
for-
I
ask.
care. I already know
Oh, I
it.
thought-
So
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
already
need
know
to
it.
ask.
Why couldn't it be Leah is your daddy at least? Jeez, why am I just a
where-
dad?
You're just dead.
It's just weird.
Where's Orphelia?
I think she's running over here as fast as possible. But like she wasn't like here. So then she told me, "Hey, you should get in there." And I was like, "Fuck, why do I gotta get in there? There's a lot of things going on." And so I came in here, and then you're fucking dying on the floor, and I was like, "Oh, she's gonna be so mad if I let you die." And then I came in, I bandaged you, and then it
Have you
was,
used for gold?
We need to add that.
I mean, you can throw it at people. And at this
Well,
point,
I meant,
Orphelia
do you want?
just comes
now I'm
running in like ready to fight,
Did you just?
and yeah, I guess you handled things pretty well.
It didn't work. It's probably on cooldown.
She'll then like entirely calm down, walk down the stairs.
Yeah. I'm just sitting up against a wall.
Oh, it's here though. Oh Jesus.
She's like, "Good, all right.
It doesn't look good like that, but
You've had better
No.
days though."
better days.
Did all
She's,
Jesus Christ evil?
The imp looks up at her and says, "I fixed her."
He did.
See,
What are you?
I'm an imp. Are you a moron? Is she dumb? Is she okay?
I flick him.
Oh,
Just did.
well, that's an odd. I mean, you have to try, but
Yeah, roll her a hit. Unarmed strike. You don't have proficiency.
No, I don't.
It's also -2 to hit.
Of course it is. Because of strength.
It's okay. He can't attack back.
I mean, like,
Why am I just saying
he
that?
can.
Did you just see what I got?
Flippy type
So,
like
not an
exclamation
hour,
point
but
dash.
It's a 1.
It's a 1.
Is it the
Okay.
minus two?
You go to
Wait,
flick
how
him,
do I get-
and
how do I
he
get this
doesn't
one? I want
move,
this one.
and you
So you do
miss.
exclamation point dash. And you do exclamation point.
And he just looks at you like, "What the fuck?"
I could have done worse. I didn't do a spell on you, did I? You're annoying.
She said, Orphelia will walk over to you and say, "As annoying as he is, don't attack him."
What? Why? What? Is he yours?
She gives you this
Yes.
look that's just kind of scary.
It's her familiar.
Oh, I thought it was yours.
And I don't have a familiar.
Didn't think you did, but he just showed up. I was confused. I don't know what you did on your day off. Maybe you picked a friend up.
Met him.
Orphelia will start actually searching the room.
Did you get your stuff back?
I get my stuff back.
Okay.
That's the extent that I search the room, is I get my shit back.
Can we take Jasper's hand or put it in the bag holding?
100% was gonna do that.
Can we just take his whole body?
No. It's just the hand because that's like the treasure.
No, I know, but like maybe we.
Can we not
So
put
maybe
the body
Maybe
in
he
the
has a
bag?
reward on his head, and we bring him, you know,
Suck up to
all of
the
it,
bag and just dump out the...
He's gonna stink up all the
he
other
have
shit in the
armor?
bag.
Yeah.
He had nice armor, didn't he?
What kind?
That might be the case.
He
It
has.
seems
It's
nice.
not better than mine, but what
No,
kind?
but someone might be
He
able to
has
use it.
scale mail. Yeah, it does look super like metal and devilish. But yeah, if you want to use scale mail,
Does that help anyone here? Anyone need scale mail?
What is it? It does.
yeah, it's scale mail. It is in need of repair because it was on a guy that just got like blown apart. It's also looks like, I mean, it's evil looking armor, so it does have a look to
Is
it.
scale mail disadvantage, is that the one medium that doesn't have?
I don't remember.
No, scale mail is disadvantage. I think it's hide is the medium that doesn't.
Oh, that sucks. Never mind.
Yeah, because hide doesn't do
This
much.
is gonna be quite.
No, scale mail is
Ballistic
kind
mails.
of like very similar to like a chain mail in terms of the.
Yeah, it's pretty good, like armor-wise. It's just
Yeah, it's disadvantage on.
yeah. His AC was also really high because he gets to add his charisma bonus to AC, which was the like intimidation.
Is all my shit here?
Always.
Yeah.
My bag? I'm holding? Okay. I will quickly just reach my hand in and double check everything inside.
Okay.
Like just run through my list of crap.
What did you have in
Are
there?
your balls in there, or does Orphelia have those too?
No, Orphelia definitely has those for sure.
Shit.
Does the imp laugh at my joke?
I'm sorry. Have I not had a bad enough day?
No, it's bad. I thought I'd
does
pile
it-
on, so tomorrow it doesn't seem
Does it
so bad.
suck when someone
Okay.
kicks you when you're down? Like almost as when you're kidnapped across the pond and people then get mad at you for screaming about being kidnapped?
We're kidnapped.
Something
You're
like
traveling
that.
with us.
You're traveling with us!
The imp will look up at Orphelia. Can we just kill her? I mean, we could really just kill her and then be done with it. And Orphelia's like, she is occasionally useful. We could just kill her though, and it would be so nice. Orphelia will look at you. No, I don't think so. And he's like, oh, fine.
Can I go? How close is this imp to Orphelia?
He's standing next to Orphelia. They're having like a quiet, civilized conversation.
I'm gonna hold her
Except
back.
Wait, but do I hear what they're saying?
He's loud. She's talking in a reasonable inside voice. He's
Oh wait,
like,
no.
why?
Can I cast message?
I'm holding her back. I'm holding her back.
I'm not doing anything yet. Can I cast message to the imp?
I don't know what she's casting.
And I
I don't
say-
know.
This one, I mean, it's pretty obvious. Like, she holds out like
Yeah,
a
no,
wire.
you're gonna see I'm
That
doing
looks
it.
pretty fucking strange.
I'm gonna find out where you sleep at night. That's what I said to this imp.
Okay. He replies, good luck.
Fucking kill this thing, I swear to God.
He looks at you and just like smiles like, good luck.
Promise?
I'm killing it. If I
You're
die.
not killing it. Oh, well, no, sorry. You could totally kill it.
And then we
Do you have a backup?
Yeah, you got a backup character?
That's what I'm saying. Nicey will die to kill his character at this point.
I do!
What do I have in my bag of
Does anyone
holding? A
know
lot
the
of
imp's
rations, gunpowder.
Ophelia,
I
what
will
the hell's
not
its
double
name?
check on the human heart or the human skull. I
No,
want
I'm
those
gonna
to not
double
be there
check.
anymore. The bag is on my person and I am
It's offensive.
elbow deep.
Gross.
Yeah.
Full set of silverware there.
I have silver utensils, a spell book.
You do notice
Other books.
You do notice as you search the area, there is a spot in the floor where it appears that like there's some smudges, like the stuff was dumped on the floor and some of it's messy, like the human heart. But it was all put back in the bag, so it was like, oh, what's in here? Oh, that's cool. Put it back in the bag, and
I like that someone
that's
got it.
cool.
I hope someone looked
Yeah,
at
I mean,
the
there's
human
really
heart
nothing
and
great
said
in here,
that.
so.
yeah, I
go
mean,
up-
he
I
mostly
wonder
kept
who
like
looked at it
the
and said that.
gunpowder would be what he'd be most interested in, but he didn't have time to use it. So.
I go. So her stuff has mud and stuff because it was dumped and whatnot.
Well, no, the ground.
Like it was.
It just looks like a human heart got
room.
smushed on the ground at some point.
Yeah.
Never mind. Actually, I lied. I go over to her and I prestidigitation the blood on
I
her
was choking my
entire
gummy
body and face.
Just the face she made.
I'm very upset on the human heart I'm collecting.
You
Leaflock, are you gonna
concern
keep
me
that
greatly.
hand?
Can we put this in the bag?
No, we're taking
Excuse
his
you.
whole body. I would have stopped you. That was why I started having the conversation about how we're not taking the hand and we're going to take the entire body.
So we're putting the whole body in the bag?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Or we're
fine.
doing something. We're going to
But-
figure out
wait.
what we're doing with the.
I get to keep the hand when we're done. Just
No, the hand's gonna go
Yes,
to people for the
please,
bounty.
Orphelia. What?
Just take his hand.
Would probably be best if the authorities were not aware that Jasper was not in fact human.
Why?
Because then they would probably ask more questions, more investigations into all of this, and I would like it to eventually just go away.
why do you have an imp?
So familiar.
But
But why an imp?
Why a frog?
Hey, wait a second.
Adorable.
At least if
If it's a
imp is
familiar, we
useful.
can't kill it.
I would be happy to match the reward on Jasper. I'm not quite sure what it is, but I'll be happy to match it to you wouldn't hand him over.
Yes.
And throw in a little extra as
Of course.
a thanks.
Yes, you can keep the hand.
Didn't anticipate you to achieve the job that you didn't end up taking, but well done, everyone.
Well, hey, Orphelia, this kind of
I
puts
wasn't either.
puts a knife in some of our plans. We were gonna use the notoriety of bringing
Like in
in
my side.
half hand. Do you have a contact that
Oh,
can get us
that's
into
right.
the palace?
That was right. I was the one who's.
just to do some snooping around. We have
Some snooping around.
certain mission to do. I figure you're the type that might know us snooping into the palace. Kind of way to get in there.
Well, are you intending to break in or garner some sort of employment there or have some sort of purpose for being there?
Well, how long would the purpose for being there take, and how,
Well, it depends on what your method of getting in there would be. I mean, if you're attempting to get a job
gotta
there,
pull,
We're
we gotta
trying-
pull a little switcheroo.
Trying not to have to be stealthy because
I'm not quiet.
Were we not supposed? I'm sorry.
She already heard
knows.
us talk about it.
Yeah, we said it right in front of her already.
But she already
did
knows to
that.
keep it
Oh, I
secret.
didn't know she knew the
whatever,
whole
whatever.
part. Sorry.
He said I can tell anyone that I know is trustworthy and won't tell like other people. So whatever. Do I find her
Is it
trustworthy?
Rumpelstiltskin?
That's choice. But
This is Trell.
yeah, he looks over. You're
This
supposed
is
to give up my
Trell,
name.
by the way.
Trail?
The fuck?
Yes.
To
No,
her? She
Trell.
threatened to kill me like 10 seconds ago.
To be fair, you threatened
Well,
to kill her.
To
She
also,
had it coming!
Also, to be fair, I wouldn't have, but there's some voices in my head that are very curious about your name.
Oh my god, Willow's here.
I understand voices in my head. I hear hers all the time. It's
So we could have civilized conversations and not kill each other. Especially not
You sure
killing
we can't
the.
just kill her a little bit?
I'm still standing in
Not
between them,
killing
by the
the
way.
one-
I'm still like over there,
bit.
like ready to.
Who was
pick
bandaging
her
me
up
in the
and
middle of a
bring
fight,
her outside.
Nicey.
I won't kill her if she says she's sorry.
You're not going to kill her.
No, she also will not say she's sorry.
I can kill her.
I will die before I say sorry to this thing. It's smaller than me.
No one's
I can kill
asking
her.
you to say so.
Orphelia's just gonna smack him on the side of the head. Will you stop? And she'll glare at you and say, "That goes for you as well."
Wow, you're also scared of death. Jesus Christ.
I'm not scared of death.
I
Who the hell is
mean,
Jesus Christ?
I
Just
almost
saluted
died.
Orphelia.
I like Orphelia enough to not make her mad.
Too late.
He was just tall. It was
It's
intimidating.
fine. I already almost died twice. Once in an alleyway, and once here.
We almost died. It
Would
was
you stop
great.
doing that? Anyway, perhaps we should get out of here. There is a door that appears to have been busted down. And eventually someone may show up and start asking questions.
That is true.
Are we able to shove his body into this bag?
Just give pictures.
Make an athletics check.
Yeah, okay. I'll be bones.
Yeah, basically like you're crushing some things to do it.
Sorry, we could chop the wings
not
off.
a large opening.
16.
Yeah, you do manage to, like, if you spend a little bit of time, it gets a bit messy, but it's well, he's got wings.
That's why I said chop the wings off.
Yeah, you're
I'm
basically
not cutting those wings. I'm not mutilating a body for
okay,
this.
yeah, so you would have to mutilate a body. You would also have to, like, remove the armor. Like, it would be a thing to do, because, like, just...
We should just burn the place
has
down.
a saw out.
Oh, we want a bone cutting saw?
He is red, right?
Yes. If you just Google
Is right.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
5E imp, you'll find pictures.
You can look up other editions, too, if you really want to.
Well, yeah, but for the specific picture that you had showed off earlier.
Okay. She nods. Can take care of that.
Just burn the place. Did we search his body? We took all his shit off?
Yes, you search his body.
We'll fucking
the
strip him.
Armor is the main thing if you want to take it. It would take some repairing,
No.
but...
I have mending.
Give a second.
Okay, if you want the armor, you can take it.
I don't want it. Does anyone else need
Can you
it?
just imagine her with oversized armor?
That's a
I'm not gonna
downgrade
wear
for me.
it. Not gonna help me.
Okay.
Mage
hold on,
armor
wait.
and shield's probably better for me.
But... Orphelia will say let's take it so it's not here, because that'll remain, even if the building's burned down, that armor will be here,
kill
and it's
my
very
new
nice
love.
armor to be in a shack
I
that got
can't
burned
because
down.
Orphelia will kill me, so.
It's
Unfortunately.
very nice armor.
Indeed.
Well, it's high quality
looks
armor.
Oh, for being in a
For being in a crappy shack
Also
that's
looks
burned down for no
badass.
reason, kind of thing. So she'll take it and she'll dispose of it afterwards.
Well,
but,
I'll just
I mean,
take
you
it
can
then
just
at that
take it in
point.
the bag, but like, yeah.
Yeah, take it in the back.
Couldn't help yourself. Could you?
But yeah, so
Never.
once you guys head outside, she will sort of walk back to the door and be the last one there, and just wave her hand in a or she'll pull a rod out and wave it, and a column of flame will light up inside the building,
A wall.
and just
now you have to get the figures for it.
We now have an NPC that can cast it. I'm behind it.
whoosh, and it just fills the place with flames and smoke. She'll turn around, casually walk away. As the building pretty quickly will catch on fire from that.
I will stealth away from the group with Mel.
Hot.
Sounds about right.
Thanks.
It is because fire, huh?
Yeah. After a few moments, she will, like, the spell part will extinguish, except the flames are going to keep going for a while. You head out. Head back.
Do any of us notice the two of them sneaking away?
Don't
How do you
ask
guys
the
do in
person with
stealth?
10 passive perception.
Well, some of us have better than that.
19 for me.
now
And
fuck it up.
18 for Mel.
Damn it.
Shit.
You will, after like minute or two, notice that they're not there, but you didn't see them leave.
Oh, nice. Since we're faster than them, can I go up to the window and just wait for them to come? Just sitting in the window, my leg hanging out, just staring at them.
You do so.
Just
As you arrive back,
I love it.
you look up. They're there
Why?
in the window.
Why?
Well, because if we got caught, it'd be weird if we were all together.
What if something happened to you guys? What about last time when you separated from the group? How did that go?
Yeah, what about the last time someone separated from the group? I almost died.
Uh-huh.
He almost died from the thing,
Well, yeah, that was badass, though.
But I'm quiet.
but he
God.
was unconscious.
Attacked and kidnapped in an alley.
Less badass.
Yeah,
We probably shouldn't chat about this through a window.
fuck it.
That's why I said the thing.
I go downstairs to the bar with them.
Can't imagine why your stealth would be all a problem.
Neither do I.
Yeah, we're gonna be great.
Jerome,
I would like many
man.
drinks.
Okay. Jerome will hook you up.
Oh no.
No, wait.
Not that kind of hookup.
Drinks.
What kind of hookup?
Drinks.
Though? What do you mean, Tad? What does that mean?
I said
Portions of
drinks.
drinks.
He's hooking us up in a not
Drinks.
sexual way.
The last time he said that, someone got high on a mission.
I know. I specify that I'm getting drinks.
Yeah.
I'm specifically not
He is
on a
a
mission.
bartender. Like, he serves drinks. Like,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They
I
all
was
say
told I
they're
couldn't do it when I was
Anything
on a mission.
yeah, I mean, if you want something else, man.
Logical.
What's up?
Hey,
It's been a bit.
You
I
look like, what
tried-
the hell's wrong? You look like you've been through hell.
I tried your special sauce.
Oh, did you like it?
I had a drop and it was insane. What if I had the whole
know.
bottle and someone died taking
Wow,
that?
you shouldn't take the whole bottle. You gotta use a little bit.
Instructions.
Oh no.
Oh, well, I thought I put some on the. Oh, maybe
No, you
not.
gave me the whole bottle.
Well, sometimes I put it on the side.
Technically,
Sometimes
gave me
I
the whole
forget
bottle.
when
I
I'm a
think you
little bit,
forgot.
a little bit woozy there
I
when I'm
see that
making the
happening.
bottle.
Did I
Okay.
miss out?
You know,
A
there-
lot.
The two of us, man.
Special sauce was
The fucking
equivalent
two of us.
doing cocaine, and I
nicely
just
did
one
it.
dot.
Oh, it's
To be fair, you also rolled
Yes.
really low on a con save, and you weigh like 30
I know, but I can't believe I got wrecked on a dot.
You weigh like
You weigh
30
nothing!
pounds.
Okay,
If I give
Still a dot,
if I give a
Jesus.
child like 2 sips of beer, they'll be drunk. I wouldn't
Yeah. I
know
know
that.
I didn't do that when I.
Jerome, what's like not that?
You want something else? Oh, we got some.
I just go walk
stuff.
outside. I'm gonna sit outside with Mel.
Just something mellow.
Something mellow.
But actually mellow.
I mean, do you want the mellow stuff you've had before with some
Sure,
nice
let's
little
do.
floater?
We'll do a little bit.
Or we got some other options.
Let's
if
try
you're
the
looking.
normal stuff this time.
Just the floater?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
Sure?
I'm positive.
You ready for some mixing it up stuff?
No,
You
not
let me
yet.
know.
Hey, Jerome.
Yeah?
You sell her anything more than floater, I'll break something in this establishment.
Whoa! Don't be violent.
Well, I'm just gonna have
Just all
No.
chill out and relax.
No.
I'm just gonna have a
little bit.
corner. Just a corner.
Just relax.
It's real small.
Whoa! What? Let's not get violent here.
No violence.
Then don't sell her anything other than floater.
Okay,
Say no to
why?
drugs.
Why? Why? She is.
Where's the pipe
She's
for
an
that special
independent
sauce?
woman.
The pipe.
You have the pipe.
She does.
But it's, I don't know if it's meant to go with
It's
special
in
sauce. It's a different kind of pipe.
Maybe you put
Everyone's
it on
around
the
me.
end with that you.
What'd you do? I'm in a restaurant.
My eyes go black.
Okay.
Me
Frosty.
Me Cleaver.
Black and frosty.
Yeah.
Okay, so like black in the center, like frosty on the outside, or like okay. Okay, I was just like,
Yes.
what am I going for? So yeah, your eyes just suddenly turn black and just frost on the side, like just all the way around
Just like,
here.
right, like out of my out.
Now I'm sad I missed
Yep.
this.
We can't see it on one because you have an eye patch.
You see the frost.
Yeah, the frost goes over. Roll an intimidation check with advantage.
I'm gonna go outside and cast Speak with Animals with Mel.
Okay. 1 sec.
No, it's okay. I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
That's where I am. during-
Jerome just takes a step back and he's like, okay, floater only for the gnomish lady. Got you.
Oh man.
You want some floater?
Yeah, just give me a small
I am
corner.
full no.
Try to
Okay.
keep
But
it
no.
cool. Thanks, Jerome.
Gives you a small corner. You want some, my dude?
I want some of that special sauce.
So what do you break?
He looks at you.
I don't need her permission for that. She needs permission.
Why do I need permission? I'm an
Listen.
adult.
Looks at you.
Listen here. We roll from
We
the same
have
place.
just your regular
I
barbecue
know my
sauce.
limits.
We do. We
Okay.
do. No more drugs.
I roll
We
from
do
the
work
same
here,
place.
and we get attacked unexpectedly.
If you would like some
take some
wings
floater.
with some barbecue sauce, we have
even know
some
that the rule
very
always
nice
told us
barbecue
as long as
sauce
we're not
that
on
is
a mission.
perfectly normal.
That was
Can't wait
said.
for Mom to
We
take
said that it's really bad if you do it on a mission.
No, I was specifically told it was because I was on a mission.
Oh god.
I'm floating, baby.
I'm floating.
All right, get you a little floater. Did you want some like wings with normal barbecue sauce or no? Because I do have some sauce.
sound
It's like
great.
really good
As long
sauce,
as you
but
guarantee.
not like.
It's not that sauce.
It's
I like
not
to imagine
bad
every once in a while he mixes up his homemade barbecue sauce with his
Oh yes.
That's why I'm
Yes,
worried.
that happens.
and some old couple comes in and they sit down and eat and they're just like, oh my god!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
And he's like, ah, shit, I did it again.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he's got like THC oil.
Okay,
Whoops.
Jerome, we're gonna split some normal wings. Normal, don't mix up the bottles.
And if I get a plate of fries, will anybody else have a plate of fries?
You'll surprise. I know you'll have some.
I know you'll have some.
Get you a plate of fries for the table. You know,
plate of
living
fries.
adventurously.
Just nice he does John Mulaney stand-up special.
Even though I don't know all of them.
Charles
It's fine,
actually
you'll
up there
learn.
doing it.
I don't know if you could tell by the everything about me.
By the way, when you guys came back, Trell turned invisible and was still making some occasional comments, but was
I'm
otherwise-
new in town.
Comments about what?
What?
Anything in particular?
Just sort of, he just rambles,
Oh.
like, just makes comments
That's
about, like,
exactly what you
yes,
said.
literally verbatim, like, that's things he says as he, like, mutters under his breath. So, like,
Pass
make
it around.
fun of random people as you're going by.
Well, I mean, you can look at it too, but that's what Evil just did of
Just now?
Trout. Yeah.
Oh my god! So talented. Killing it. I can never remember where a camera
That was
is.
quick.
Honestly,
Damn,
though,
Evil's on
so
your
quick.
in there.
Hey, I am your dad, apparently. Although still should be daddy, but it's fine.
Why? Oh, because you're typing here, man. I was like, why aren't you?
Oh, yeah, can you change that?
To what?
Talia is your daddy.
Well, then I have to be beat as your mommy, and that's
No, you don't have to. But I should at
they
least be
should
daddy.
match. Who decides these things?
That one should be.
I didn't decide fuck any of this, but I figured if I'm called dad, I'm
I start drinking.
daddy.
Okay.
It's,
Thank you, Sina.
that's my favorite one.
Because your mom, you are the illegitimate children.
Okay.
I like that.
So, Orphelia will eventually come down to join you all with a small bag of appears to be gold and put it on the table and say this matches the 300 gold reward for half hand with a little extra. There are 40 platinum pieces in there.
40.
You mean 4D20s planet?
Oh my god, that would be a very intense shirt. I don't know if you could wear that anyway. But I'd support it.
So 8 platinum pieces.
8 platinum.
I sure hope someone holds my gold for me while I'm not there. And
The
it's
best
truthful about what
command.
we got.
I'll hold on to it for you.
Yeah.
You're holding onto the platinum for everybody?
No,
For,
for me. Because I'm not there. I'm outside.
Okay. Yes, you went outside.
Yeah.
So you kind of speak with animals? Mm-hmm. And Mel looks up at you.
Hi, Mel.
Hi.
How was the armor in the fight today?
Well, I never got hit.
That's true, Mel. You did a good job.
It was perfect.
It was all the armor.
It did chafe a little bit right there, but I think I'm getting used to it.
We get that adjusted if you want.
Oh, okay. That strap seems a little bit, like, flappy.
Are you okay wearing that?
Yeah, it was all right.
Because you mean a lot to me, Mel, and I want to make sure that you're safe when we go do these things.
I love you, too.
Thanks, Mel.
That was scary.
Yeah.
Why did you attack them? Were they bad? The other people.
No, he.
Jesus.
The really bad mean guy that we ended up.
I didn't like him.
I didn't like him either.
TRELO.
He
smelled
cast
funny.
he cast a spell. He did smell funny. He cast a spell on me, and it kind of made me lose it a little.
That's bad.
But you did a good job when I wasn't
Oh,
all in the
thanks.
head right.
I tried. She licks your hand.
Well, thanks, Mel. I appreciate it. Hey, Mel.
Hey.
I just want to say you're like a sister to me, Mel.
Aww.
Friends of your own dog.
I will never be more than that, though. Ever. Ever. No.
She wags her tail.
And I hope you think of me like a brother, Mel, because I know you did. You had a mom. So I can't be your new mom.
Yes, you
But I'll protect you as long as I'm alive, Mel.
Aww.
And I'll make sure Smelly Guy keeps you alive if I'm not here. Deal?
That's all you're called, smelly
Deal.
guy.
She flicks a paw.
My heart. Thanks, Mel. I don't want to go in there because they're doing drugs and stuff, and I don't like seeing them out of their minds.
Oh,
I'm not doing
drugs smell.
We're not out of our minds.
I am ingesting poison. I am drinking.
50% of the party's ingesting poison, and 50% of
You do get some weird looks by like random passersby who like see you talking to this woman.
Woof, woof, woof. What are you fucking looking at?
You've got
This random old lady's like, I'm looking at you.
I'm so sorry.
You better be sorry. And she looks down at her like grandson's like, you better behave better than he did.
And I look at him, and I just give him a wink.
He like looks away. Just like, oh no, let's go. They walk away.
That's all I had for you.
Okay.
I'll just sit there and pet him.
Are you just like taking shots?
shot.
No, I'm just quickly drinking
Taking
beer.
shots until I am no longer alive.
At some point, I'll go outside. Hey. Why?
Why what?
Come inside.
To do what?
Sit with us.
Orphelia goes over and sniffs your hand. Or
Mel.
not- oh, no. Wow.
So confused. I was like,
That
wow.
got interesting. I love the mental image there. But it's Mel who will come over and sniff your hand.
We have this high-level NPC who got underneath and sniffed your hand. You will never live this down.
I'm so sorry for you that you will never.
Alrighty then. Doing great.
Hot.
It's okay.
Dad,
It's
you
okay.
know that's really what I'm into.
I was gonna say you
Nipping
just ratted out her kink. That's fucked up. That's personal.
Sorry, didn't mean to out your kinks.
But we don't kink shame here. Just later, we'll kink shame.
Okay. I'll scratch Mel on the head.
What about Orphelia? What are you gonna do, Orphelia? She doesn't sniff your hand.
Scratch her head, sir.
Tad into that kink.
And then I'll head inside.
Oh man.
Edward, isn't this
Best
stuff
mistake.
Is this
free?
part of your doggy dreams?
What's even happening?
We just
Maybe? Don't judge me.
I didn't have
sorry.
a lot. I just had a little, so I'm just
Okay.
floating a little bit.
Okay. You also weigh like 30 pounds.
But I made sure to have a tiny corner.
Okay.
But I was more explaining to Edward what happens.
Okay. You're doing great.
Well,
I'm all good, man.
that is a problem out of the way.
What is? Hey, we get
Not as intended, but
Do we get paid?
what? Yes, Leaf Lock has your.
Yeah, you're
Thanks.
gonna pull out platinum pieces.
How many?
1.
Slower,
3.
slower.
It's only
Four.
fair. He
Gotta make sure you get them right.
5.
5.
6.
You can count
No,
that
you skip
high.
one. You skip one.
I did not.
Wait, check
Count over.
check him in the light.
I just hold the platinum pieces.
You gotta bite it. Make sure it doesn't bend.
Oh, right.
Breaks.
Yeah, right. It's platinum. It's not
Oh,
bending.
Jesus! Bites back.
Anyway.
What if you did that and then Tad goes, "Yeah, it bends. It's fake," and you go, "Oh my God, we've discovered the secret."
Been bamboozled?
If
Yeah,
it bent, though, it would probably be gold.
We've been had.
I mean, would not be great, but
8 golds and 8 platinum would be pretty fucked up. Okay, give me 8 platinum.
Yeah.
Got it. Thanks for being truthful, buddy.
Ooh, we got paid?
you were here.
We're here.
No, I was at the bar
I never
again.
It was high.
I never heard this split though.
I wasn't
8
there.
platinum.
I
8
was over
platinum
with
for
8
Edward.
platinum.
Thank you.
Because it's 40.
I
You got
tax.
40 total, and then divide by 5.
Mel's like, what? I don't get a shit.
I give Mel lots of food.
That's equivalent.
She appreciates her equal share.
The dog's like, "Fuck, man, I want to go gamble down at the casino. What the fuck? What are you doing? You cut me out?" Jesus Christ. Bill's
Hopefully,
got a New York accent
or
now.
not hopefully, but we'll have one less thing to deal with. Now, right?
Hey, was that the-
That's the silver lining.
I'm kind of bummed.
That's the upside.
Didn't we know about 2 demons?
Yeah,
I
me
enjoyed
too.
our back and
Zor-
forth with him
Zorak?
until he tried to kill us.
Zonag? I don't know.
Yeah, Zonag is. You do know that they are currently, at least to the best of your knowledge,
One
where
who
they are in the
sounded like a
house.
bitch, making half-hand of everything.
Yeah, so we have
Basically, yeah.
Half-hand. Stop.
Zonag, and then we have
Get your
there's a
shit
second demon, an Armonite. We don't have a name for that one.
Don't forget. Oh, I whisper this to you. Don't forget we have a body in the bag. We should get rid of it at some point.
No, we burnt
don't.
it.
We burned it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we burned in the house.
Did not hear.
No shit.
I lied.
Yeah, because you decided that.
You see,
Do I
It was literally gonna stink up everything in the back. So glad I
Ophelia.
got rid of it.
Do you know what kind of
Human
demon
heart
he
in
was?
there.
Yeah, that probably stinks.
Appeared to be a
It's not now,
cambion,
it just got stomped on.
which is not actually quite a demon, more of a general fiend. They can fall on either side of the demon devil spectrum. But
Definitely not the other one we're looking for.
no, didn't count him among the demons that were in the demon house. But best we can tell, those are still there, and our spy is still managing to infiltrate and gather information. So,
Do we know when we're going to make a move?
it's gonna wait a day or two, although you might want to shorten that given this event, although you guys were a part of that plan and might need a night's rest.
I do.
So perhaps tomorrow?
I think so.
Alright. Then we'll go in the morning.
In the meantime, is there a bathhouse in the city?
She smiles and, yes, we'll direct you to a bathhouse in the city.
Oh, we don't have the command to show you the commands.
Wow, it's actually funny. I don't think I've ever seen a command to show it.
You have
We're
it?
toxic.
Oh, I have it a few. Ours part about trying to make an online D&D report Brandos is finding out that some of them are toxic.
Well, welcome, because I don't think
Hello.
that I've seen you in this
No,
chat
I don't think
before.
we've seen you. And
But
yes, that
yes.
is difficult. I think so far we've lucked out. None of us have killed each other yet.
I'm
Yeah.
toxic.
In the game, though, can't say our characters are. But yeah, maybe we can show
Bizarre call and
you
response.
people that get
We're ready!
along, some D&D stuff.
Does anyone want to join me at the bathhouse?
That sounds like a good
Let's
idea.
do it!
Guy to be our 5th member, and he was like one of those, I'm only here to play the mechanics of the game, not to make friends, as he was off, but the fact it wouldn't allow the point buy system, didn't want to voice chat, and among other things.
Wait,
That's
didn't
really
want
weird.
to voice chat?
Wow.
I mean, you're playing online. What do you mean didn't want to voice chat? How do you...
That makes it very hard.
Like, I wish you guys were all here, but I just wish you would never talk.
Yeah, right?
I have the opposite
I would like to
problem. We
see your
won't
face,
shut
but
up.
I don't want you to say anything. I want you to sit on the other side of the computer, look at the same roll 20, but don't say a single word.
No, yeah. Just tell me
That's
your
so
rules.
weird.
You know, if you just play a deaf and mute character, like,
That's so
I'm half there.
bizarre. Also wouldn't allow...
like,
Why would they want to do...
sure.
Why would they want to do point buy if, like, rolling was an option?
Yeah, that's weird.
So who's
Sorry you had such a crappy experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, that really
Hopefully you
sucks.
have other people you play with that aren't
That guy.
toxic and shitty.
4 people's enough.
Yeah, 5's a crap.
5's
Yeah,
a crap.
4 penises are definitely enough.
Who's
Get out of here,
joining?
Tat.
Who's joining? I'm going. Joining?
Yeah.
Narcel?
And Arcel, come to the bathhouse with
I
Is
think we need
everyone
to make
going?
all the theme songs.
Yeah, I think I can.
Walk in.
Narcel?
And
Just be shouting, I
What
think,
else?
for
I'm
nice.
gonna sit outside.
You make a 20-member party
take a
group.
bath?
No,
That would never work.
prestidigitation myself queen.
We would hate everyone.
No, I'm
Too many
good.
people.
Orphelia
We already
will
hate each other.
chuck a little bit at that and say, it's
Thanks.
not exactly the purpose of a bathhouse.
Willow!
Just get you clean.
Yeah.
That's right. If I want to be naked, I could do it.
We'd love to join you, but I will have some preparations to make for the attack tomorrow.
She winks at you and gives you a kiss.
And she will head off and be talking to other people and orchestrating attack stuff.
As she walks away, I'm gonna go. I'll be like, she doesn't even kiss you goodbye. It's a shame.
Wouldn't have expected her to.
Be hard to do since she's holding your balls, though.
That's true. Okay.
Alright.
Heavy number 21. Of course, sign up.
So far, she's been a great help to all of us,
I don't
has
disagree.
given us a significant amount of money, and I've been sleeping with her.
Have you been sleeping
So-
with her? Did you know?
What?
So
News. It's almost like we almost died one of the nights you were busy doing that. That's
saying
crazy.
something like her having my balls in her hand is really, I don't,
touching.
ineffectual. I don't know.
You know, sometimes people say things not to the effect of the other person, but for the effect of themselves. Like
Because
a chuckle.
you like
You should try it sometime.
Saying that she has my balls in her hand.
Yeah,
I'm fine with that.
that's fantastic. But I can chuckle when I say it, and you should try laughing sometime too. You'd probably be a nicer person.
Ooh, okay, there's a lot of tension. Let's go to the bathhouse and ease that
Again.
tension.
Nice.
Wasn't tension.
I didn't think it was tension.
Will, as you're sitting there, actually notice something. So,
What?
You know, I just want you to know this
Wait, but do we all notice it?
No, it's a height-based
She will
thing.
specifically notice it because it's
Is that a high level?
like it's happening like to her pocket
Oh.
as you are being pickpocketed.
Oh my god, is it fucking Trell?
I know.
You notice it
You
when
look over and you don't see anything, but you feel something reach into your pocket and grab a handful of the gold or the platinum you just got and go to pull it out.
And I can stop this.
Well, if you'd like to, it's
Yes.
like it's invisible.
Well, but I figure I can at least shut my. Like, I could go to move.
Yeah, you can at least like
Because I find it weird that there's a sensation.
yeah, you
here.
feel like someone doing a terrible job at picking your pocket. Like they rolled a
she's like,
3.
the money's floating.
Like they rolled a 3.
Like, you know, on an arbitrary 1 to 20
Yeah,
scale, they rolled a
this
3. But yeah, so you feel this happening. What would you like to?
I'm going to try to stop that.
So you're gonna just like smack
Go to
the hand?
Yeah, but
Or-
since I don't see a hand, I probably go to shut the pocket.
Okay, so yeah, you go to shut the. Their hand is like in your pocket at the moment when you
Okay, well,
like
they're
go
gonna
to.
get their hand squished.
Okay, so yeah, you smack your hand down and it goes, "Ah!" And he just like and pulls the hand
Do I
back.
see him now?
Kind of like,
No,
The hell was that?
nothing.
Are you kidding me? Where are you? Show yourself.
You hear nothing.
Show yourself.
I like to
you
imagine that night she
freaking-
just starts windmilling.
Show yourself. I swear to God.
I'm gonna buy a. Wait, no.
Willow,
Oh wait, we have shitty wine. Yeah,
your girlfriend's thing is after me.
not my girlfriend.
Your fiance's thing is after me.
That either.
Escalating there. Okay.
Friends with benefits doesn't matter.
There we go.
This stupid ass imp is trying to get stuff from me.
Probably shouldn't have pissed him off.
Oh.
I was following an Arsel's lead, and I said something to make myself
Oh,
laugh.
did you?
Yeah.
Did you? I'm so
proud.
glad you chuckled finally
Thanks, Narso.
at my expense.
Mm-hmm.
Shocking. I'm going to the bathhouse.
We're all going to the bathhouse.
I'm going myself.
Well, we walk faster than you, so I'm not sure how that's
I
gonna.
like it's very sensitive or something. I like hear the wind brushing. Oh.
I don't know if I can.
A lot of
stuff. Completely right next.
Probably not. Hopefully it's a little better. Do we have music going or no?
Yeah, it's very lightly.
So, as you all head off to the bathhouse, that is a good place to call it. Unfortunately.
My heightened
Um,
emotions.
So, we will pick up next time with the bathhouse.
On Dragon.
Thanks everyone for joining us. I got a good number of people at the moment. We got 10 of them.
I know, we had a
so
bunch of people.
thanks everybody. Hope to catch you next time here
you
at
all.
Nerds Live. So bye and see
We'll
you
be
next week.
here next Wednesday for Be
Yep.
Little Buddies.
Yeah.
You said that,
Maybe.
I'm sure, but
That's
I.
Well, because it's New Year's Day, I will be free New Year's Day.
Will you?
I will be alive. And
Either
not
way, we will
drunk.
stream Be Little Buddies next week. If we have to change the day, we'll let you know.
Huh?
We've missed 2
What?
weeks because of holidays. So we'll figure it
I
out.
will also not be hungover, but I will not be drunk.
Well, we're all hanging out on New Year's Eve, so we can
Fair,
always just start Be
presumptuous.
Little Buddies very early and all be drunk.
12-hour belittle
Jesus.
buddies?
Oh my god.
Did not say that. Don't
12-hour
listen to him.
belittle buddies.
He's insane.
and we'll do
Love
some
you all.
floor.
Thank you all to the
Cannon.
new people who came to hang out today, and we love you guys.
Leah's gonna help me with that Discord.
I am. We're
We'll
gonna
get it
that
figured out.
sorted, so it's all set.
Yeah.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone.